I wonder why I keep on trying to stay. Can't break away. I realize that I might just need to find another way. And all I know is that I need to let go. So just take it slow. Walk into the unknown. I'm diving in. 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 I wonder why I keep on trying to stay. Can't break away. I realize that I might just need to find another way. And all I know is that I need to let go. So just take it slow. Walk into the unknown. I'm diving in. I'm diving in. I'm diving in.
Welcome everybody once again to a new stream, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sebastian and today I am commentating once again with one of the biggest hangovers I've had in my entire life. But apart from that, I'm also commentating with your boy, the one and only.
I thought you were talking about me as your biggest hangover.
Oh no, I wouldn't call you a hangover. I think it's a bit. You're a bit worse than that. You can do worse than that.
Yeah, let's go.
No, yeah, I'm with my boy once again. Well, your boy once again as well. What's your name, your boy? Alright.
Not doing it.
Always great to do the co-commentary with you. Once again, as always. I don't know if we've already messaged everyone that we are live. I think we have. Gonna have to put it on Instagram still, but that's about it. There you go. There you see all of the stuff all of a sudden. Ahmed, let's talk a little bit about last yesterday, what we've seen. Universe very happy about them having tweeted as well about them going to the finals after a hard-fought battle, a hard back and forth. Especially the second game was tremendous.
Yes, we saw clearly that they did struggle in the second game, and I did expect them to win, but at the same time, I thought they would dominate. The first game was a total domination, but Randajar came back. They decided they want to change their plans and actually worked correctly for them, but they were unable to actually finish the job. It's like when you want to go assassinate someone, but you hit him in the knee and he still lives.
Right. I love the analogies that you always make. But I mean, it was a game. Sorry.
Someone just said, kick or kill
Que lo
Sebastian.
que es, Sebastian? ¿Qué pasa, brother? Que lo que means like what's up? It's like the street
Yes, I know.
thing.
I lived there.
Yeah, no, totally, 100%. But ¿qué pasa? Mágico González as well, one of my boys. He's over here watching the stream. Nice to see you. El Cunandres is watching as well. Thank you for the follow. I mean, it has been one of the biggest games that we've seen. 40 minutes on the second game alone. We are really looking forward to this game as well. I mean, we've got huge fans from Nemoses, obviously, and we've got the boys right now from Los Pocholocos as well over here. So very nice to have them all the time. One
big difference is Los Pocholocos did not get to play a single game. That's the difference.
Yeah.
They were unable to play a single game in the whole thing. So this is going to be their first actual game in the tournament.
Los Pocholocos have played before. Not a lot.
I don't think they have. I don't see them.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean,
whenever I don't know. Do you? I don't know. Even Nemoses asked me, "Hey, when did the Los Pocholocos play?" I was like, "Oh, I thought they played the first day." They were like, "Nope." We looked at the stream. There's nothing.
Oh my goodness! So they managed to go to the semifinals all the way just without. No, I think they've played. No, you're right actually, because every single time I remember, at least I remember that they did this thing of what was it? The group stages. We were like, yeah, well, I guess you made it to the next round, and they celebrated like they won the World Cup final.
Some people say, Messi had it hard. I think Los Pocholocos had it harder getting to the semifinals,
Yeah.
Like Messi didn't have to beat no opponent, and then no opponent again, and then another no opponent. All I'm saying is, did Messi do that? No. Exactly.
Did Messi get a pentakill? Exactly. Didn't think so.
Neither did they.
Fair enough. Not
we
yet,
had our
at
first pentakill yesterday, I think, yeah?
I think it was yesterday.
No.
Or it was yesterday, but it was the first game, I think.
No, it was last week.
Was
our
it?
first pentakill. I remember.
First and last, actually, as well.
Yes.
So there's that.
I mean, it's very difficult to get it, so...
I
I'm
mean,
famous, I keep waving my hand.
A lot of respect to them. Tomorrow, well, no, sorry, not tomorrow. Next Saturday, we are here with the big final. Will it be an all Spanish final? Is the big question. I mean, Universe, the civilian team, the Valencian team is already.
They're all civilians,
through.
as far as I know. No one is guilty of anything.
Okay.
That was a suspicious laugh, man.
Because it took me like a second for the joke to
get
it, and then I got it, and I've never been so disappointed in my life for getting it. I mean, you do great jokes. This was eh,
One of the worst ones.
yeah, but it's all right. We already have Boytang saying Meryl is world
Give me
champion.
a sec. I shall be back.
Okay, well, while we're doing that, obviously, we are also looking what the next game will be. Obviously, this is the next matchup that we have, Nemoses versus Los Pocholocos. As we've mentioned before, the Valencian team of Universe A is already through to the next round. We're gonna have to wait and see if the others are, if Los Pocholocos can provide with more as well, and if we have an all Spanish final to go into the finals, to go into next tournament. It will be one of the big weights, but Los Pocholocos do have a lot of trouble in front of them going into that game, as Nemesis has battled against the most difficult of the most difficult in their group, especially with one of the Turkish teams that is still not very happy with us, with how they've played it, which was a big story. And the big question which comes from that, not only on this season but also on next season, Nemesis, Los Pocholocos, Universe A, either one of these three, they will have to battle it against B, or otherwise known as Circmate Squad, otherwise known as Team HVC previously. So we are looking at the semi-final brackets, Los Pocholocos with their first serious game, and we're gonna have to wait and see what it will be for them, how good they really are. We've mentioned before, when we've mentioned again, that obviously these are just a couple of friends battling it out, and that they are not as how would I say it, as professional, as you can also see on the logo, but they are not to be trifled with. We've been bamboozled before, and will be bamboozled again maybe after this, as the underdogs have gone through more powerful stuff before. Ahmed, in the meantime, is still looking a little bit bamboozled while we are talking about this
I mean,
sort of stuff.
I became lost ever since something appeared, so I was confused for a moment. But we are gonna head into draft finally.
Correct. But
took 30 minutes, but we're doing it. We're getting there.
I mean, better
late than never, huh?
Than never, exactly. I mean, Ahmed, what do you say? What do you think for Nemesis? I mean, like we've not said, like you've said, we've not seen Los Pocholocos that much, if at all. Tell us a little bit about your prediction.
I think Los Pocholocos will surprise us, but I think Nemesis can actually take the win. I think, you look at the players at Los Pocholocos, you have master players, multiple master players and high elo players. So, on the other side, you have Diamond 3, Diamond 4, So, I think they will surprise Nemesis, but I don't think they will be able to finish the job. Nemesis, I think were able to go, they were able to overcome a hurdle in the past. So even if they go, I think, 1-0 down in the first game, I think they can come back with 2 games.
I mean, like we said, Nemesis is up there as one of the greats at the minute. Will they be the greatest of all time? We will have to wait today, and I mean, once they do, how big of a chance does Universe A have of winning 250 euros into the final next week in competition with Nemesis or Los Pocholocos?
I think they have an amazing chance, especially since they can watch this, they can study the game, they can see how they play and everything, and they can, the beauty of being a semi-professional team is you can adapt. Right. You can change a lot of things, and you can adapt, and you can play different. You can do a lot of things, but when you're 5 random people coming together to play, it's everyone's playing their own thing. Really, it's more of a, hey, we're friends. We don't really have a game plan. We just like this champion. This champion looks cool. This champion I think is cute. This champion might look cute in a bikini, something like that. And then you play those champions. But on the other
Yeah.
side, you actually have a game plan.
Okay. Your analogies are always something else. We're gonna have to go into the draft though. I don't know what they're waiting for at the minute as well, but I guess they're preparing and stuff. Gonna have to wait for them to come up with the final draft and stuff like that. What is something we're looking for at the minute? I mean, Merrill always picks interesting plays we've seen before. Are we going to see it again today? Ah, understood. Correct. Alright, fair enough. Well, we'll see. Hello, it's bugged. Okay. We have we'll make a new draft. Wait. Hold on. We'll make a new draft for you guys. That's no problem at all. Ahmed in the meantime I can't lock in champions. Make new. Yeah. Relax. My man's talking. Boy Tang talking in every single 2 seconds. But we are going to look into the first game, the first ban. Hold on. We are going. Hold on. There we go. We'll give everyone a new thing. We should be able to watch it right now. Nemoses versus Los Pocholocos. Here is what our screen will look like at the minute. Ahmed obviously is looking for and waiting for the sounds for everything to be muted. There we go. We have our first ban already. We have our first couple of bans. Oh yeah, I forgot to forgot to send it to you. Hold on. I'm gonna give you the. There we go. Shoot.
I'm so confused.
There you go. This is Super Norp. So yeah, there you go. We're in the first draft picks. Well, I just gave all the links away, so I guess everyone can just join now.
I mean,
but there we go.
First of all, kind of sus behavior that they picked Zeri even though they picked Sivir before. But anyway, I'm gonna let it pass. But first thing we see, Fiddlesticks, Nautilus, and Maokai being banned by Nemoses. Meanwhile, Los Pocho banned Zaya, Rakan, the Gragas. First, Team Nemesis, I like their bans. It's the bans are more of a team-oriented, team fight bans, really.
Right.
You have Nautilus, you have Maokai, you have Fiddlesticks. They impact the game a lot. So, not that they add so much value in the team fights. They enable the team more. They give a little bit more sustain. They can catch someone out easier, especially like when you have a Nautilus. Nautilus is so scary. Especially we saw it yesterday in the first game. Nautilus is so scary. But on the other side, we see Pyke coming in, but Yuumi first pick and then the Pyke as an answer. I kind of get it. A Pyke is a great answer to Yuumi. Kind of disables her a little bit, but at the same time, it's a new Yuumi. It's a reworked Yuumi. It's going to be different. So we're going to see how that works out. We see as well Yuumi Zeri. I don't know if it works as well as it did before, but we're going to see how that plans out. But also, there is a Rammus pick that's not showing right now, which for Team Nemesis. So both, actually, no. One team picked their bot laner and their jungler. Meanwhile, on the other side, they picked the support, jungler, and top laner. Urgot coming in as a blind pick. What we've seen usually, I think you can hear the police, yeah?
A little bit, yeah, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're trying to catch me because I'm too good at the game. Anyway, we see an Urgot in the top lane coming in as a blind pick, which something we've not seen normally in this tournament. Every time we've seen a game, the top is usually either last pick or before last pick. They usually leave it as a counter pick option, but Los Pocholocos decided to give Urgot early. I suppose this is kind of an advantage for Nemesis because they can actually counter pick this. Meryl can have a champion that he's comfortable with, and he can actually be able to outplay the Urgot. We see a Karthus coming in. I think that's a Karthus bot lane with a Pyke. Very, 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 very interesting. I mean, I thought honestly kind of. It's not a weird pick. I like the pick, but it's just at the same time you have a Yuumi against you, so there's a lot of shield, a lot of sustain, a lot of magic resist that she's gonna provide for the Zeri, for the rest of the team, and you have a lot of things that can counter it. Like Rammus, you're not gonna be able to hurt him that easily. You know, the Zeri you can't hurt her that easily. The Lissandra you can't hurt her that easily, especially since you're gonna go Dark Harvest and you're gonna rely more on pressing R sometimes. So the moment you press R, a lot of abilities are gonna, I suppose, gonna be used to save Nemesis. They can save themselves pretty easily, but it also, I suppose, adds a little bit of a, how do you say it? It lets they waste their abilities where you can take an advantage from, and you can outplay them because they don't have their ultimates, they don't have this, they don't have that. But we don't see Karthus as a bot laner. It's a Karthus mid lane going back to the OG meta, and we see Kog'Maw coming in the bot lane. Kog'Maw Pyke. They could have picked an enchanter, honestly. If they picked an enchanter here, that would have been crazy. Like instead of the Pyke, because the Pyke does enable the team, but you have so much AD damage coming in right now, and not a lot of sustainability coming in for the Kog'Maw, because Kog'Maw is very squishy. He can die so easily, so I don't like the pick a lot, especially since he didn't match us with an enchanter. Even a freaking Nami would do great here, but a first pick Pyke, I suppose they decided to counter the Yuumi immediately. So, I mean, I don't think Team Los Pocholocos is gonna have fun in the bot lane. You have a Yuumi Zeri into a Pyke Kog'Maw, but on the other lanes, you know, you kind of have a coin flip. You know, either you win, either you lose, either the coin lands right in the middle where no one wins, no one loses, and they're fairly even. But I think in the bot lane, Zeri Yuumi can win the bot lane very easily. Well, never mind. I think Lissandra can also do very well in the mid lane. She can, I think, roam better and stuff. But the moment Karthus gets level 6, everyone should be very scared and, you know, should.
I mean,
Yes.
from what we're seeing, obviously, we're talking about Nemesis having to play a little bit patient in this regard, but Nemesis does have a good chance of winning. The better pick, I guess, would be on Nemesis.
I think draft right now is looking the advantage of Nemesis. Honestly,
Okay.
Team Nemesis I think has the advantage. They have a lot of abilities, a lot of stuff that enables their team better. You know, on the other side, you do have ways you can get picks. You can get Urgot, you can get Karthus pick, you can get Lisa pick, right? A lot of ways to get picks, but at the same time, the difference is the difference is one has a lot of setup for them. You know, you're coming in with the Lissandra ult, you're coming in with Rammus, he jumps in, you have Jace poking from outside, you have Zeri Yuumi, you adds a lot of sustainability. The beauty of Los Pocholocos teams is if Lee Sin gets a kick, you know, it's over. But wait, is this a Lee Sin mid? Is this a Lee Sin mid? There's no way. There's no way. We see a Karthus jungle and Lee Sin mid. Did they really put Lee Sin into the Lissandra?
You're asking the
They
wrong.
could flex pick.
You're asking the wrong person, pal. But
I mean, I've never seen that in my life.
right. So it is a very
I don't-
risky gameplay.
It's not that it's risky. It's more of an unorthodox
Game style.
decision.
Right. Well,
You know, you have a Rammus against you. You know, if you're Lee Sin in the jungle, you'll be able to do at least something. You'll be able to contest. You'll be able to go up and down very easily, get kills here and there, get picks here and there. But as a mid laner, literally, the Karthus will not be able to do much in the jungle, especially into a Rammus. Like, yes, Karthus hurts, but you have Alessandro who can match the Rammus fairly well. You have Jace who can follow up with a lot of damage. You have a Zeri Yumi that can literally jump over the wall and say, "Hello, I'm here too. I want to fight too." They say that in Japanese, I think. That's exactly what they say.
I mean, in the meantime, we also have a lot of the Nemesis fans over here asking if this is a post-Nord Nemesis fans asking what you're on about. Um, but I mean, we are finally into the first game. I see as well Kitokatsu saying that Meryl is the Korean Jace King Kong flipper. Nemesis fan being here and just following. Thank you for the follow, Nemesis fan. As well, somebody asking if this is a post-Nord stream. Unfortunately, it is not as good as post-Nord so far. We'll have to wait for that. I swear, post-Nord at the end of this needs to sponsor us. I'm not gonna lie to you. If they don't,
If they don't, I'll be very disappointed.
If they don't, it's racist at that point.
Yes, I'll sue someone. I don't know who I'm gonna sue, but I'll sue someone.
We are into game 1. We've got about 2 minutes left to get into the game. You are picking your. We've not said yet. You've said yesterday 2-1 for Nemesis. Is that still the same mindset?
I think this game is going to be in the hands for Nemesis. It's their game to lose. I don't like the draft from Los Pocholocos, even though they have a lot of damage, a lot of ways to get picks here and there. But like your carries essentially are going to be Kog'Maw and Karthus, right? Urgot's going to be very tanky. Pyke is going to be very squishy, and he will probably get caught very easily since you have a Rammus, you have Alessandro, right? But
right.
Lee Sin, you know, I don't really get it. You know, it's a very Caps pick. You know, it's a very Caps pick, and so I don't like it a lot, which is why I think Nemesis is going to be able to take game 1. But they can prove me wrong. You know, they could lose. You know, they could be like, haha, we proved Ahmed wrong and we lost. Maybe that's my game plan all along. You know, you never know.
They have like a bet in the back. Like, what's he saying? I bet he's gonna be wrong. Alright, I bet he's gonna be right. Alright, cool.
There's gonna be this one guy who just dies 50 times. Oh no!
Yeah. Oh.
But I got all the money.
XBC, welcome and thank you for the follow. XBC is asking, is this a best of 5? No, the semi-finals is a best of 3. The final that will be this Saturday at 3 p.m. CEST will be a best of 5, and that will be Universe versus whoever is the winner out of this best of 3 of today. Universe has also tweeted obviously that they're very excited of being in the final, and they say, you know, we've made it in the Bay finals.
We're finally gonna hop to the game, and we can stop rambling about nothing.
I mean, so is your prediction still gonna be 2-1? Was my question actually, but
yeah, I think Los Pocholocos will be able to do something in the second game, but I think Nemesis can win this game. Probably lose the second game. I think that's what's gonna happen, and then they're gonna win the third game, and it's gonna be a chaotic third game.
A chaotic third game indeed. So the third game could be anyone. Hi guys, I'm a 12-year-old from Uganda. I sold my 6 kids just to be able to afford the internet to watch Nemesis play at Bay Cup. They play. 12 years old and 6 kids, bro. That's kind of mad. Oh, okay. I see. I was like, why is he not reacting to this? But you can let it with the background noise. It's okay. You know, you don't have to mute yourself. It's okay. Or is someone yelling in the office?
No, you want to hear it?
I can't actually.
You don't hear it?
No.
You don't hear anything?
No, nothing.
You're fucking with me.
No. Watch the stream if you don't believe me.
Let me see.
You see? Don't hear it. I told you.
What
Don't
the
hear anything.
hell?
I told you.
Bro, my
So-
mic is insane then.
Yeah, it's I guess.
Alright, are you in the game?
Not yet. It is still on 0%, my friend.
Alright,
Good.
I'm gonna wait for you at 30 seconds.
Cheers. Cheers. I thank you for that. Ahmed, I can beat the post-nord worker if you want. Is it? They're
Huh?
asking. They're asking if it's the post-nord worker, like that's making all
Like
the
last
noise.
time. Yes, it's a post-nord worker, of course. Unless they
And
want to
the- and
sponsor
there's-
us, then it's not the
And
post-nord. Yeah,
they're saying that he can beat his ass if you need him to.
I still can't believe you don't hear that. Like, it's
No,
so loud.
You've heard it in the stream. I don't hear anything.
That
I
is
will come and
absolutely
I will
shocking,
come
but
and beat Mr.
now I have to
Post-Nord
mute
Worker.
myself.
It says. All right. Well, we are going into the game, and just as it happens, he needs to mute himself. Just things as they are meant to be. We are starting the game right now. 3, 2, 1, and we'll play it right now. We are into the game. Ahmed unfortunately still needs to be muted, but we are. I'm your dad, don't speak. What is going on in the chat? The Eagle side. Thank you for the follow as well. Los Pocholocos, more like Los. Alright, cool. Here we are. Finally into the first minute of the game. Ahmed is still being muted. We see
what time are you on now?
108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115. I can go on and on.
118, 119, 120,
Correct,
121.
yeah.
122.
Correct. Yep.
Bro, I'm getting too good at this.
Yeah, you can read me.
Alright. We see the Lee Sin coming in the mid lane with a Conquer as well, and an early invade in the bot lane. They're taking the red buff. I mean, I suppose Rammus did not match it. He did not go to the top lane. He's going to the wolves, I suppose, but we see an early poke, some damage coming in from Meryl onto the, I forgot his name, Urgot. Some early damage, but Urgot pulls him back. He does have press the attack. Will this be an early kill for the Urgot? Are we going to see that happen? Meryl might be the first blood, but we're going to hop into the bot lane. Some poking is going on, but Meryl losing a lot of his advantage already. Using 2 pots here, Meryl is struggling in the lane after not a bit of a misplay, but he overstepped his jurisdiction and he got dealt a lot of damage, and he has to go back home. With a lot of damage being dealt to him. Pyke lands his stun. He might land his E. He does not. Flash being used by the Zeri. She does get the shield thanks to the Yumi. She is doing a lot of damage. She's unleashing a lot of damage, but already you see Meryl kind of misplaying in the top lane matchup. Yumi here, full HP. Will they get a gank maybe anytime soon? Because they do have a bit of an advantage though, because their Yumi is kind of stronger than Kog'Maw and Pyke. So, are we going to see some action happening in the bot lane, or will they both focus top lane? Meanwhile, Pyke flashes, he lands the Bones Cure. Will he be able to finish the job? Kog'Maw finishes the job. Will you be able to get the reply kill? She does get the reply kill. She is trying to escape with her life. Kog'Maw decides to use his passive on the way, but Pyke again lands another beautiful hook. And another good play coming in from the Pyke. Lands a lot of hooks here and there. Makes the Zeri use the flash and then flashes in to land the hook. Has Halo Blades, lands Fatal Attacks, ignites, and that's a kill grabbed by the Pyke. Meanwhile, on the mid lane, Lee Sin is winning the matchup. Like I said, very unorthodox pick, but it's working well for them. Meanwhile, on the top lane, it's evenly matched in CS. Karthus clearing his red buff. Rammus was unable to get, his second buff. He just decided to full clear. But meanwhile, he does have blue buff here. Are they going to go for something here? Lissandra does go land the stun. Will they be able to finish the job? They are not. Lee Sin jumps back in, lands the ignite. Will they be able to finish the job with Lissandra? Karthus is here. He does so much damage, but the ignite does grab the Lissandra, and that's going to be another kill grabbed by Los Pocholocos. 3 kills. Karthus coming in with the counter gang, grabbing another kill. Already beautiful early game coming in from Los Pocholocos.
I mean, you have said it before and you've said it again. Nemoses, you said would take the win, but we do have to be a little bit patient with them. They are trying to take or capitalize at least in the late game. But there is right now going to be happening a fight in the bot lane.
A hook going wide here, Zeri poking out the Pyke, but he can heal it up, very simply thanks to his passive. Control ward being used in the, first bush, but it's gonna be cleared out very easily since they do have the push on the wave. They do know that there is a ward there, so in case there is a gank or something that they want to plan out, they have to clear that ward first. Karthus, I don't think he's going to be planning anything really. He's going to be playing safe. He's going to be farming. He is level 5, of course. He's very close to that level 6 mark. He is a level above the Rammus. He's winning in the jungle. He's having a good time, grabbing a kill and an assist so far. He did not recall yet, so he did not pick up any items. I think he wants to get to level 6 and then recall. Oh no, he just finally decided to recall, getting that blasting wand, and he's going to head back to the lane with head back into the jungle with 2 amplifying tomes.
Are you
Yes.
calling Nemoses? Because Eagle side is not very happy about one of us saying that it's they are called Nemoses, not Nemesis. He wants to make that very clear. We're in the semi-finals, man. Come on, like this is not the group stage.
Yes, I'll try to say Nemesis, not Nemesis. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, Rammus does catch the Pyke. Will he be able to escape? He does use his E. He escapes very easily. Will he land his most cure? He does. They're still committing for it. Karthus is here. Will they get the counter gank? He does land his W on the Rammus, slows him down, and they get another kill in the bot lane. Karthus decides he wants more. Will Pyke go for it? He does decide to go for it. They do grab a kill in the bot lane. Lee Sin, meanwhile, finishes the job on the Lissandra, lands his kick on her. In the bot lane, they decided not to commit that head back, but in the meantime, in the jungle, Lee Sin was able to kill the Lissandra very easily. They might be looking for a dive here. Karthus does not have his ult, but he does put his W down. Lee Sin does not have his ult, but Pyke was able to land both of his E and his Q, and they do grab a double kill. Jace is here, Mel is here. Will he be able to do something here? He does do a lot of damage. He lands his Q, he lands everything, but Pyke still survives a triple kill coming in for the Lee Sin, the most weird pick today, working out so beautifully so far for Los Pocholocos.
But Los Pocholocos,
no,
obviously.
it's Nemoses, not Nemesis.
Yeah, he's very clear. I think if between you and me, Ahmed, I think that he's the one that picked the name, and
I think so too. His name is
it got him triggered.
His
His name, by the way, on Twitch is Nemesis fan. But I'm just saying, right at that point. Just say that you made the name. Just call it like it is. But
anyway, we do see ultis coming in from the Lissandra. It is available. Meanwhile, on the other side, Pyke does not have his ult yet, but Karthus does have his ult, so he can unleash a lot of damage anywhere he wants around the map. He's gonna be free farming right now. I don't think he's gonna be looking for any ganks or anything. He does have such a huge lead, and meanwhile, Lee Sin, he might be finishing his first item very soon, so they're gonna be having a lot of fun time.
Says don't know what you guys are even talking about.
I don't know either.
Half of the time we don't even know ourselves, so it's all good. Welcome to the stream though. Thank you for watching. 2-8 right now, 4k, well 3.5k gold lead difference for the Spanish team. An all Spanish final, that would be something to watch, huh, Ahmed? At least for me.
I mean, at least for you. We see Pyke again landing his Q, even though they did not get to play any games in the group stages. They are proving that they are worthy.
Yeah, I figured. No, wait, hold on, because Eagle side is saying, yeah, of course, Moses. Yeah, I know, the guy that split the seas in the Bible. So wait, is it Nemoses? That's Ronald McDonald. Wait, so is it?
Nemoses,
so are Nemoses? Is that what the name is called? Wow. All right, fair enough. So wait, so it's all just about fish and water, and that's all it is? Anyway.
And splitting the Red Sea.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
But we see already Lee Sin landing his kick. Lissandra does have her ult available. She does use her E to escape. She uses her ult finally to at least save herself. But Lee Sin lands another beautiful Q and grabs another kill. Ooh, Rammus was about to get something there, but the last turret shot did not land, and they were unable to get that huge, sexy shutdown, 600 gold shutdown. So whoever kills this Oh, Karthus coming in with the ulti. Will he be able to finish the job? He does not finish the job, but he does have first strike, so he's gonna get a lot of gold on top of that thanks to the first strike. But meanwhile, in the bot lane, Pyke is bullying the Yuumi and the Zeri, even though this lane should have went the other way around. But
I mean, look, it is one of the most unorthodox plays that we've seen so far, but it seems to work. 4.5k gold, or 4.3k difference in gold. As we see, well, that's done over there for them.
I honestly think it's working because no one expected it.
Yeah, but will we have? Could this be?
Oh wait. Hold up, we see an ult coming in from Zeri. He does unleash a lot of damage. They are going to grab another kill, but will they be able to finish the job on Pyke as well? Zeri is very fast. He does grab a double kill here. Nice, beautiful decision making coming in from the Zeri. Rammus was utterly useless there. I don't know why he was there, but Zeri was able to land her ult onto both people, getting the silence and grabbing 2 kills there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play by the bot lane Boy Tang and his support, Dr. Bobby Bipolar.
I mean, all of the boys from...
And a doctor.
I mean, Los Pocholocos obliterating Nemoses.
Yes,
over here,
Nemoses.
as we can see. But we still need to look at the late game. Talk to me, Ahmed.
Late game, there is no chance. Karthus in the late game is going to be way more deadly. He did go with the Lotus Tempest, so this adds a little bit of, I suppose... You know, you won't die as quick as... You'll die faster than you would if you went Liandry, so let's say that. You know, but he does a lot of damage right now. He does a lot of damage at one time instead of multiple times, but Karthus hurts a lot. The moment he has his ult, he can just press it, get that first strike money, get more items, get a bigger gold lead. Because right now, Rammus is probably going to go for that, you know, anti-heal item first. I forgot what it's called. And he's not gonna be having a fun time against this Karthus. Even though they have 1 AP damage dealer, it's still gonna hurt a lot. Meanwhile, Lee Sin going in, he lands his Q, the Ignite is sticking, will it do the job? It does not do the job. Lissandra uses her ult to survive. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Meryl again might be looking very scared right now because there is a potential to dive here. Pyke and Karthus are in the top lane. They are pushing this wave. They are pushing the wave. Orgot ult lands, but Meryl survives with the flash, but they are going to grab the kill very easily. Meryl does use the flash to escape, but it's not going to be efficient enough. They are going to be able to grab the kill. Death from below grabs some gold for his team. And, oh, we might see another Death from below. It does not work efficiently, but Lee Sin does go in, and a hefty, sexy shutdown coming in for the Rammus. Big misplay coming in from the Lee Sin. Zeri does use her E to get over the wall. Karthus will not be able to escape, but Yuumi missed playing here. What is she doing there? They are going to be able to grab another kill. Los Pocholocos, Pyke does clean the Yuumi, but it's not going to be good enough. Meanwhile, Karthus does use his amazing skill. You know, it's called press R, get kills, and that's how amazing Karthus is. You don't even need to play the game.
I'm just reading the chat as well. First of all, thank you for the follow, Helsinki. But I love the thing between Kitso Katso and Nemoses fan. You know, calling them mentally challenged to a post-North worker. It is going off in the Twitch chat.
I mean, I would want to be a post-North worker if they make my internet better. But we see in the top lane, Urgot might be looking for something here. He still has his E available. Look at that poke coming in. That's only he just pressed W. Skill diff, baby. He pressed one button, got half your HP. Meanwhile, you wombo comboed him, maybe did 5 HP. Meanwhile, Karthus, look at that damage, clearing that. He does have his... He does have...
Left Ahmed absolutely speechless, by the way, over there. While we are seeing Sail in trouble.
Look at that damage.
We're in real trouble!
Look at that.
My goodness!
Karthus landed 4 or 5 Qs there, deleting the Lissandra. She does have her ultimate available, but when you're Lissandra in that position, do you expect Karthus to land all his Qs? I would honestly think he's using aimbot, but at this point, I would not question it. You know, aimbot or not, he was able to land everything. The W was beautiful as well to land the slow. And Lee Sin, I think he's going to be grabbing another plating here thanks to the minions. But Meryl is not having a fun time. Nemoses is not having a fun time. The only player that is efficiently working in the team that's actually a bit online is the Zeri. Boytang is the only player for Nemoses,
Nemoses.
that is actually online. But Yumi again dying to the Pike. Pike might be looking for something else. He does have Death from Below still available. Lee Sin does land his Q. Will he be looking for the second charge? He decides against it, and they're deciding to clear this turret.
Yep.
Then
Second.
maybe head for the Drake.
Second turret is being destroyed. More than double the kills on the side of Los Pocholocos. We are looking at an absolute destruction. Now the question is obviously, we are saying, oh, there is a difference in the lane.
But meanwhile, Karthus just presses R and enables his Orga to just press R as well and grab another kill. Meryl is not having a fun time. Sale is not having a fun time. Dilochis is not having a fun time. None of the players for Nemoses is having a fun time.
So we went from Nemesis to Nemesis to Nemoses.
I mean, he did say Moses.
We're all looking, I mean, Ahmed and I are looking a little bit in disbelief at how this is going on. 8k difference in gold. Nobody saw the game, the tactics from Los Pocholocos going on. Blue turret has been destroyed yet again. 3-0 it is on the turrets as Los Pocholocos does not give up, does not show any mercy to Nemoses.
Nemoses is not having a fun time. I like how we transitioned very easily as well. Look, we adapt very easily. Some say we adapt better than Nemoses.
In the tactics, at least the commentary is a little bit easier than doing tactics for this game. I mean, the esports scene is very difficult. Look at this as well. Meryl, the top one Korean player in the world, he is trying to get some revenge, but it's not enough at the bot lane.
They might pick out the Lee Sin here. He does not have a shutdown. Rammus uses the ult. They might be able to pick him up very easily thanks to the Sand ult. They do use it, but TP coming in from the Urgot. He cannot 1v3 here. He decides against it and decides to head back into the jungle. But Rammus is very speed. He is very speed. Sonic Beyblade onto him. No, he decides against it. He does not want to do that. Meanwhile, Team Los Pocholocos are getting the top lane, but Zeri coming in with a beautiful ult, landing on both of them. But will Death from Below come in and be able to do a job? But no, it does not. Zeri does not survive thanks to the damage coming in from Blade of the Rune King, but they might be able to pick another kill. Nemoses might be able to grab another kill thanks to the Yumi and Rammus combo, but no, Kog'Maw is able to escape very easily thanks to that little plant that helped him escape. Oh, but Yumi here is caught again thanks to that ward, and Nemoses dies again. Sorry, Nemoses, my bad.
Los Pocholocos, the biggest underdogs in this series, having made it to the semifinals without doing a real battle, really is the biggest battle of them all. And they are showing why they deserve to be here. It may be an all-Spanish final upcoming into the next Saturday, as I'm having a voice crack out of the disbelief that I'm seeing over here. But it is 10-18 and more than 10k difference in gold. 5 turrets just destroyed, Ahmed.
Of course, we see 5 turrets to 0. We see 2 Rift Heralds to 0. We see 2 Drakes to 0. Nemoses are not having a fun time. The Pike pick coming in clutch in the bot lane against the Yumi. The Kog'Maw is finally online. He did get played with the Rune King. You see the Lee Sin having a fun time as well. Getting 2 items already. 1 item ahead of the Sandra. Sandra is finally able to get her boots. Her tier 2 boots. All this time she did not even have her tier 2 boots. Meanwhile, Yumi as well rocking the boots. You always gotta have boots as a Yumi main. It's the most essential item for you, of course.
Right.
But Pike again trying to find something. He does have Death from Below available. Will he land the Q on the barrel? He does not land his bone skewer. He does use E, but Meryl has to flash away. And again, a lot of the things that are happening are on Nemoses' side, but they are going to be able to grab this Pike. Big misplay coming from the Pike. He does get spotted by all 5 members of Team Nemoses.
Nemoses trying to get the revenge over here. Is it going to be enough? Los Pocholocos do seem still very strong over there. As you said, they still have no chance into the late game, but we are not even there. It has not even happened. Not even 20 minutes to go have gone. We are looking at an absolute field day from Los Pocholocos and an absolute feast for the Spanish League of Legends esports scene.
Of course, they do grab the third Drake in this game, which is going to put them in soul points. They're going to be very scary, especially the Karthus, the Lee Sin, the Pike, Death from below, and enabling him to move that fast is going to be very, very, very scary. But of course, you see Karthus coming in with 2 items already, getting that Shadow Flame already on. He's going to do a lot of damage, especially since you don't have any magic resist except the Rammus finally getting some magic resist into his back pocket. But they are going to try to grab this Kog'Maw. They do finally catch him. They do catch him. They're not going to hand the kill into Meryl. Rammus grabs the kill. He gets himself a bit ahead, but Meryl is so far behind, only completing the Mana Mune so far. Nothing really for the Jace. He cannot do anything. Meryl cannot even do any damage. He is cute right now. I think Pike can 1v1 him. Pike as well did get spotted right here, and Zeri decides to go back, so she does not have any vision in their own jungle and they don't know where anyone is. Lee Sin does use his Q on the blue buff, spots it out. He knows that the blue buff is available. Will they try to contest it? They do contest it right here. The blue buff decides, wait, where is he going? Blue buff is taking a walk. He's vibing, but they are trying to clear some vision here. They are finally going to grab blue buff here, and Karthus does so much damage. He's going to be getting that death cap as a third item right now. He does not need a lot of more gold to get that third item. He does have the first strike, and he did unleash a lot of damage, so he's having a fun time.
Yeah, no, Karthus needs to get absolutely banned for the next game if Nemoses even wants to have a chance at winning the second game.
I mean, we're going to see how that's going to work out. Xeno Cannon right now is the most, you know, he's winning the jungle so hard. They're going to be able to grab Baron so easily right now because Rammus is the only one that's heading into the Baron pit. Will he be looking for a steal? A steal here would be really big. Does he have ult available? He does, but he decides against it. He will not commit for it. Lee Sin Q does land, but he decides against it, and they might be getting caught here. They do land the stun onto the Karthus. They do grab a Karthus here. Zeri's deciding to commit. They might be grabbing more here, but the Karthus ult coming in. Very big ult. Death from below lands onto the Yuumi. They do grab the Yuumi kill. Lee Sin goes in. Death from below is still available. Will they be able to grab more kills here? The only alive members right now for team Los Pocholocos are the Pike, Kog'Maw, and Urgot on the bot lane. Meanwhile, on the other side, Zeri is down. She's the only member that's down. Rammus is able to grab the Pike. Death from below is not being used again. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful decision coming in from team Nemoses. Grabbing 3 kills there. 3 Barons have been disabled, but you know, on the other side, Urgot was able to get a turret.
I mean, it is insane. They've gone from 10 kill difference to 4. It is a within a span of 3 minutes for team Nemoses.
But still 10k gold difference.
Still 10k gold difference. You are absolutely correct. But it is still looking more and more up for Nemoses. But is it going to be too little, too late? Nemoses fan obviously being very happy, saying, come on guys. But the question still remains, is it fast enough?
I mean, Zeri does have her Navori quick play, so she will be able to do a lot of damage here. She'll be able to, you know, survive a bit more. She'll get her E a bit faster. She'll get a W a bit faster. But at the same time, Yuumi will need to prove that she is an OP champion in this game. Because if Yuumi is so useless in this game, Zeri will not be able to survive, especially since you have Karthus already with a death cap. So the moment he has his aura, he can just press it and delete the team. He can delete Nemoses just by pressing one single button. That button that you think, you know, you use it to spell slurs here and there, you know, the R button.
No,
but
no,
at the same time...
No, no, Ahmed, shut up.
It's a very powerful button in this game.
It is a very powerful letter, you are indeed correct. The...
Pike does spot out Rammus. Look at that damage. The most tanky member of Team Nemoses is getting chopped that easily. Rammus did grab his second item, his Turbo Chemtech, so he does have some magic resist, but it's not good enough. Death Cap and the Shadow Flame and the Luden Tempest coming in for the Karthus. He is just unstoppable right now.
We are heading almost into the late game of this. Almost just beyond 20 minutes have reached. 23 minutes, well, just under 24 actually. As we go into only 4 kill difference, but still with the 10k difference in gold, more than 10k difference in gold. And we see once again Nemoses in some trouble. A little type of back and forth, nothing too insane.
Look at that damage, look at that damage being unleashed by the Karthus. He got 55 gold from landing 2 Qs there. Deadly amount of damage. They do not hurt him on top of that. Oh, Rammus might be gone here. He is gone. He is gone. He's the freaking fear beyond death is gonna land on him, and it's gonna be a free kill for the Orc God. Karthus does have his ultimate still available, so Team Nemoses does need to play extra safe here. 11k gold lead right now. Thanks to this Karthus, thanks to this Lee Sin, thanks to this Spike, the gold lead is so far ahead that Team Nemoses can't do anything. We're looking for a fight here. Zeri does use her ultimate, finally grabs the Pike. Lissandra does able to get her passive on the Pike. Orga trying to frontline here. He is not that tanky. Meanwhile, Zeri decides to push through. She is able to grab another kill, but meanwhile on the other side, Karthus ult does go in. Zoni is being used by the Lissandra. Will it be enough? Will she be able to grab the kill? They do not grab the kill.
What?
Jay's
No!
Q does not land. Jay's Q does not land, but Yumi was able to survive thanks to the mount coming in. But look at that damage being unleashed by the Karthus. Even though he died so quickly, Nemoses was able to grab a lot of people, but at the same time, thanks to this Karthus, but even after he died, he was able to unleash so much damage, and it is just insane how much damage that Karthus can do right now. Of course, Karthus does have the soul, so the moment that Death from Below is being used, or any ultimate coming in from Team Los Pocholocos, they're gonna be so fast and gonna be hard to catch.
And as you mentioned, it did not land the last attack. It could have been all over. It could have been the best revenge that we've seen in a while. But this could cost Nemoses. This could be a deadly misplay from them.
The thing is, Team Nemoses can't really do anything right now. There's not any shutdowns. What they have to do right now is either get the Elder Drake or get the Baron. That's the only way they can actually come back in the game, because the gold lead is so huge. You know, you see the Zeri getting some magic resist just so she can survive. She got the Hex Sprinter just so she can survive a bit of that Karthus damage, but she won't be able to deal with it. Karthus is going to be getting that Zonia's next, so he won't die at all. They do spot out Rammus. Look at that damage coming from the Karthus. Rammus decides to go in. No one is there to follow him. Jace decides against it. He does not land his full wombo combo of the Karthus, and Rammus uses his ult to go in, but no, there's no follow-up to catch the Karthus right now. What you have to do is catch the Karthus when he doesn't have ultimate, because if you catch Karthus when he has ultimate, he can still use it after he dies. So it's not optimal to kill the Karthus. You have to literally let him survive until the moment where he presses R, then you have to kill him. That's what you need to do. That's your game plan. Right now we see a lot of vision coming in for Team Los Pocholocos. There's no wars coming in for Team Nemoses. They are going to try to contest this Baron, right? Baron's going to spawn very, very, very soon. So they might be looking for a pick here. Getting this Kog'Maw, getting this Karthus early, you know, just so he doesn't unleash so much damage. Look at that Q already doing 50% of Lissandra's health. Already, just with pressing one button. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, while all of that's happening in the jungle, in the topside jungle, Urgot is pushing the wave in the bot lane. He's doing a lot of damage. The bottom inhibitor turret is at half HP. Spike lands his Q onto Rammus. Lee Sin Q does land into the Zeri, but they decide against it. They want to play it safe. They want to head to the Baron. They're gonna grab this free Baron. Elder Drake is not gonna spawn anytime soon, so it's gonna be very, very easy. Baron is up, of course. Spike is zoning out every one of Team Nemoses. Spike is doing a wonderful job here. Honestly, outstanding performance from the Pike. Support diff, if I say. They are unleashing a lot of damage. This is the time that they engage, but they do grab a kill onto the Kog'Maw. They do grab another kill onto the Pike. Will they be able to finish the job on the Karthus? Karthus is very deadly. You have to be safe. You have to escape very quickly because he can still press R here. He can still unleash a lot of damage, but Karthus does not press R. They are not low enough, and that's a good decision making coming in from Team Nemoses, but they do lose the Baron at the same time. So if they engaged a bit earlier, they might have been able to grab something here, but meanwhile, Lee Sin is caught off guard here, but he does grab the Jade, pulls him back. Urgot ult is available, he does not need to use it. He finally lands it on the Rammus. They are trying to commit for something. Urgot still goes in. He's still committing. Will he be able to execute the Rammus? He does execute the Rammus. Urgot is so tanky. Zeri's trying to unleash some damage, but she does not have any armor penetration or anything. Triple kill coming in for the Urgot. Will this be a quadra kill? Does he have his E yet? It's gonna be
Quadra kill.
Quadra kill.
Could it be a pentakill as we...
in the top lane. Lissandra is back in the lane. Will they be looking for the pentakill here? She does use her ult into the Urgot. Death from below is not available. Sorry, the Urgot ult is not available. So at the same time, Karthus was able to finish the job. Lee Sin is at 1 HP getting the base. He heals himself up very easily thanks to his items. He's back to full HP basically, and Spike is here to help him out clear that inhibitor, and I think that's going to be game 1 coming in for Team Los Pocholocos. Jace can't really do anything. The minis are going to get the inhibitor. That's game 1 going for Los Pocholocos.
Los Pocho...
14k gold lead.
Los Pocholocos 14k gold lead with less than just under 30 minutes into the game. It is one of the craziest games we've seen in a while. You've mentioned this, you said we are going to see a wild game in game 3, but Ahmed, we've already seen a wild game in game 1, excuse me. What a game this was.
Of course, I did not expect that to happen at all. You know, I expected it to be fairly even, but Los Pocholocos are way, way, way better organized than I expected. They are playing as a unit. They are one big unit, and they're like, hey, what's up, homie? I'm a big unit. They said that to my face, I remember. And they said that to Nemoses' face. Nemoses, I don't know. But yeah, it's just insane how one-sided that game was. You know, even though Team Nemoses was able to get a few kills here and there, they are unable to execute the job efficiently, and that's the problem. That's a big problem. So right now, Team Nemoses does have side selection. So will they decide to stick onto the, the blue side, or will they go for another strategy onto the red side?
That's the big question. Obviously, we are waiting. Apparently, as it seems, well, I mean, I think it's. I mean, you can't really see it, but we're seeing the screen right over here on the private game at the minute. It seems like with all the guys from Los Pocholocos on the left, I think they've already made the choice for Nemoses.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Side selection right now is for Team Nemoses.
We will let them know very quickly. There you go. See what they have to say. Ahmed, what a crazy game.
Honestly, I think the game plan right now for Team Nemoses, they have to.
Nemoses going red side. Excuse me. Changing the strategy. I apologize for. We have. I apologize.
The moment that they went to red side, it was a bit of a, even though it's technically on paper a disadvantage, it was kind of an advantage. They were able actually to contest the game there, but we're gonna see how that's gonna work out. But I think the game plan right now for Team Nemoses, play on the bot side. You have to play the bot side. If you don't focus the bot side, a big problem, big problem.
You are absolutely correct. We are going into the second draft of today a little bit fast. Los Pocholocos on your blue, Nemoses on your red. Let's look at how we can do how this draft will be different. Who do they need to ban? Who does Nemoses need to ban primarily in order to even get a chance to get into the second game, of getting a third game?
I think ban the Karthus. Ban the Karthus. You don't have an answer pick for it. Lee Sin, I think you can handle it. Play something, I don't think they're gonna pick Lee Sin again. But Karthus, ban the Karthus. You don't know how to play against it. You can't really play against it. He's a very deadly champion, especially once he's ahead. The bot lane, ban Pyke. If you want to pick Yuumi, ban Pyke. The thing is, a lot of these champions, right, that I'm saying ban, it's just, even if you ban them, there are other options. So it all depends on, how you play. That's all that matters. And you can ban whoever you want, but at the same time, just the moment you execute the game perfectly, you're gonna be good to go.
So we
But I
are.
expect the Karthus ban gonna come in, a Pike ban, and I think they're gonna leave the
Mm,
Kog'Maw, the Urgot open, because I don't think Urgot was a real problem there until the late game. He was able to push out the sides, but I don't think it was a big issue. I think maybe get Merrill back into something he's comfortable with, like the Camille, or some true damage option. I think he'll be able to do much, but putting him on the
the,
Jace and then he's getting perma pushed, not a lot of help from the jungler.
the
He's gonna
guys,
struggle. He's not gonna have
the
a
guy,
fun time.
the guys from Nemoses. Excuse me that I was interrupting you, Ahmed. The guys from Nemoses have asked for a 5-minute time, a tactical timeout, to kind of get into a strategy.
Yeah, that's completely fine.
So it's completely
Oh,
fine
now
with
they
us.
say they're ready.
Now they're ready. So now we are getting into the bans and into the picks. That's why it took
That
a
was a
little
quick
bit.
5 minutes.
Yeah, no, no. They messaged me 8 minutes ago. I just read it just now. But yeah, we are ready for the game right now. The second game of today. I mean, I'm excited to see where we could head with this. It will be very difficult for Nemoses to if the way that they are going, it looks very difficult for them.
I mean,
Is
right
there-
now, they had side selection. So right now, they organized something for red side. This is their time to shine. This is their time to shine.
Seem to
We're
be
gonna see how
correct.
that works out, but this is their time to shine. The moment, if they don't get this right, if they pick red side and they mess up, it's on them at this point. Of course, there's a big difference though. You have 4 master players coming in from Team Los Pocholocos. It's a big
Especially
skill difference.
Especially what the big issue was for them as well was that they couldn't really read into Los Pocholocos, not because of anything else, but mainly because they didn't really have a real battle in their hands in Baesports, so they
Yeah.
couldn't really scout. They couldn't really look how Los Pocholocos is doing. I hope for the sake of Universe that they are watching today, and that they are doing their homework, studying as we are going into the first bans, Ahmed.
Of course, we see the Zeri coming in as the first ban. I'm not surprised. Zeri was I'd say the only problem coming in for Team Los Pocholocos. They were unable to really deal with her. She was able to do a lot in lane, especially matching it with the Yumi. She was able to do a lot. And the Rammus ban coming in as well. What? Why would you ban Rammus unless you want to go a lot of AD? I mean, they'll be trolling if they went full AD team. At this point, that would be very disrespectful. They're just banning champions from last game. They're just banning the champions from last game.
My
They're
goodness.
messing with them. They're messing with them. No. They're messing with them. They're just banning champions from last game.
Yeah, I mean Hey, look, it's the easiest way of doing things, If you haven't studied and not done, yeah, but if you haven't studied or don't know how the other team kind of works, that's the only thing you've really got at this point. Los Pocholocos, let's see
I suppose so, but I'm surprised to see the Karthus is still open, so Los Pocholocos can still pick this Karthus.
And they have.
Karthus as a first pick. They have picked the Karthus as a first pick. It was a very strong pick, and team Nemoses.
No, excuse me. No, they've gone with the Gragas.
They decide against. I think they are trolling, honestly, because Karthus, it showed so much, like how useful it is and how badly it worked and how miserable it made everyone on Team Nemoses, right? So I think they want to go to game 3.
That's what I was thinking as well. I don't think that they're trolling. I just think that they've got like a bet inside of them, being like, I bet we're gonna have 3 games. I bet we're gonna have 2. Alright, well. I'm gonna pick a shitty champ right now, just so I get my thing right.
But we do see Zaya Rakan. Gragas is very strong, but Karthus worked so wonderfully, so you expect them to go Karthus again since it's something that they know how to play, and But I suppose they don't want to go Karthus again because they don't want to give out a lot.
Right.
Information and of the pathing and everything. So they would just want to keep the information that they give out very little in case they do head for the final. Because Team Nemesis will probably, Team Universe will probably look at the game and look back at the game and see what they can learn and try to learn from it.
Universe as well
What, the
needs to
Lark
look
again?
out. It needs to look
It's a
out
blue
who.
pick.
Yeah, it is. It is. They're gonna go with the Nautilus. Seems like they have gone with
It was
Nautilus.
stuck for me.
Oh, well, I'll tell you then. They've
I'll
picked
just
not
refresh. Maybe that will work.
maybe.
It worked.
Okay.
Oh, they did. Okay, so you have a Zaya Rakan and then you have a Talia Nautilus. Oh, the setup that they have is disgusting. Gragas, Talia, Nautilus, Team Los Pocholocos again going with that jungle mid lane, and then on top of it the support. They don't want to go bot lane first. They want to leave that as a last pick option. But Zaya Rakan coming in for Team Nemoses. Very OG duo, very deadly duo, very high damage duo. So right now, what Team Nemesis is trying to do is focus banning ADCs that can actually play against Zaya Rakan. Meanwhile, on the other side, they tried probably ban. I don't know if they're gonna troll ban and ban like freaking Lissandra, you know. Oh no, they decided against it. They decided to ban this Syndra. Okay, they're not trolling. Okay. So, but we do see a Sejuani. So we do see a lot of setup coming in from both sides. You know, the Glacial Prison is going to be very important here. Especially if you want to look the Talia, you want to lock the Gragas. You have a high damage ADC, a lot of damage coming in. So you want to enable her. You want to give her a lot of sustain. You want to make sure that she survives. You want to lock people down for her to just unleash damage freely. So we're going to see how that's going to work out. But the Nautilus as well is going to deny a bit of that. I think he's going to go Radiant Virtue as well. But yeah, Vladimir pick coming into the Talia. Meanwhile, on the top lane, we would see Aurelia, the most broken champ according to everyone that plays League of Legends. Everyone hates her with a passion. Aurelia, that freaking dumb champion, 200 years, where you stand still, land a few auto attacks,
No.
get a kill.
Hold on. He's picking though. He's choosing between Aurelia or Dione. Which one is he going for? He's making it interesting.
I think
Aurelia in the end.
yeah.
Aurelia in the end. Yeah.
Yone might be for the, they're gonna pick an ADC here. They're not gonna pick the Trendemir. The Trendemir is just a hover, I suppose.
I
But-
guess.
Honestly, stop it, Los Pocholocos, stop it. Don't do this to me. Don't pick Trendemir. Don't pick Trendemir. Pick another champion, please. They picked the Trendemir.
They really blue
What does that
balled you, huh?
mean? What does that mean? I
What
don't
does what-
understand what that means. Is Aurelia mid, trend the top, Talia bot? Is
Isn't-
Aurelia bot, trend the mid, Talia top? Is
Isn't
Talia
that...
mid, trend the bot, Aurelia top?
Mm. There we go. We have
Jax.
Jax as a response. This is what it looks like for right now. Los Pocholocos versus Nemesis. You look absolutely like you don't know what to say.
I'm so confused. You see Aurelia, you see Trendemir, you pick Jax, okay, understandable, but you don't know what to do right now. If you're Nemesis, you have no idea what's going on.
Mm.
You're so confused.
Yeah.
Because you are like, what is going on? Who's going where? The only guarantees you have is that Nautilus is definitely going as support. The rest of 4 players, you have no clue where they're going. Because Talia can be jungle, Gragas can be mid, Aurelia can be top, mid, bot, Trendemir can be top, mid, bot. Hell, even Trendemir can be jungle. You have no idea who's going where. That's my response to everything.
That's your response, huh?
happening. Just
That's all that there is to say. I love that. Like I don't know how to help you. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm seeing numbers in my eyes.
So if you were Nemoses, what would you do? Retire?
FF.
FF.
Force forfeit at this point. Honestly,
GG, well played.
I
Goodbye.
have no idea.
Don't get
I
paid
have
enough
no
for this.
idea what to expect. I have no idea what's going on. I don't. If I was one of Nemesis team members right now, if I was a player, I would be like, I don't want to play against that. I don't know what's going on. My brain, the stonks would be low. I don't know what's going on.
Right. Well,
I have no idea what to say.
yeah, no, I can tell. I can tell. This is the first time that I've seen you this flabbergasted.
Flabbergast the stick, man. Flabbergast the stick.
Nemoses fans saying they can do it. Don't jinx it now. But we'll have to wait and see if Nemoses fan is correct with that. We are
I
almost.
sponsor your mom. Well, I'll sponsor your mom. Got him.
Best roast of the century, bro.
Is it the victory itself that you learned how to pronounce Nemoses? No, I'll start pronouncing it Nemesis again. I like Nemesis.
Gonna. No,
Do you
we
agree
need,
with
we
me?
No, we need the followers, dude. Look, I'm
they're
just saying.
literally swapping in champ select, and so you don't even know who's going where.
Wow. Wow. My goodness.
Okay,
me.
I think they've calmed down. I think I understand now what's going on. Trendemir is gonna go into the Jax. Gragas is gonna go into the Sejuani. Irelia is gonna go into the Vladimir. Talia is gonna go into the Zaya, and Nautilus to the Rakan. Right now, the better team in my opinion.
Hmm?
The team that would win this game 100% in my opinion was Pocholocos.
It's Pocholocos.
I rest my case. I rest my case. I've never seen a team that is so disgusting. You could put 5 Teemos in a team and this team would still win. That's how disgusting it is. It is so disgusting.
And we've talked
What
about
can
this.
you do?
We've talked about this. We've said, like, oh, they don't have a logo, this and that. They just are a couple of buddies playing together, whatnot, yada yada. No. They didn't come here to compete. They came here to win.
I think you don't know what to expect. You don't know what to do. Like if you're a guy in Team Nemoses, what can you do? What can you do? My head hurts. My head actually hurts, by the way.
No, I can tell. Like I said, I've never seen you this flabbergasted, dude. I've never seen you
It's
this.
actually painful. I do need a painkiller. They fucking fucked my head.
Well, I mean, we are getting into game 2.
It's like they
in
opened
about
this,
2
and they
minutes.
just went inside, and
So,
they
like,
closed it.
So, okay, let's talk odds, right? The percentage of Nemoses being able to make a comeback is on a scale
35%.
35%.
Yes.
35. I mean, you said you had numbers in your head the whole time. Let's see if the numbers be cracking and be correct. Nemoses.
They can win by one thing if they do this one thing correct. Fuck the Jax. Fuck the Vladimir. Let them scale. Let the Zaya go ahead. Vladimir has to roam. A TP come in for Jax, come in bot lane. Sejuani decides that Zaya's ass is kinda cute. I wanna touch that ass. That's literally what Team Nemoses has to do in this game. That's the only freaking way. They can be like, hey, we can win this game. That 35% relies on the back of Zaya. That took me a minute.
Yeah, I did. I mean, 35% on Nemoses being able to win. I want to know everybody's prediction. I wonder what Nemoses fan, who he's predicting may win. I don't know.
I think
I don't know.
We can guess. We can guess what
You think
what
so?
team he might support.
Nah. He's very unbiased. He's very neutral. I can gather.
But all the pressure right now is on Boytang. Boytang will have to step up. He will have to step up. Not the first movie, not the second movie, not the 3D one, but 4. Step Up Revolution. It was one of the worst ones, but had some cool dance scenes. So he needs to be like one of those actors in the movie.
I mean, it is one of those things where, you said, like, I don't know who belongs where, I don't know which who does what role. which makes it also more difficult for us to put it in the things in the correct order, because if you don't know, God help me.
Bro, we need Prime Jesus back at it again. You know, back when in his prime, he might be able to understand this game.
We are going though into the second game. Just by your visuals, how long do you think this game realistically will last? Under 30 minutes? Under 20? I'm in the game, by the way.
Correctly. You're in the game?
Yeah, I am. But I'll wait for you.
What time are you at?
I'm
in the game as well.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15, 16, 17,
Correct.
18, 19, 20.
Correct. Yeah. We are waiting a little bit for that. But here is your game at the minute. There we go. We are back in it. 32, 33, 34, 35. 36.
30 seconds until minions
Are we in the same
38, 39, 40, 41.
Yep, correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We see an early invade coming in the top lane. They're gonna try to catch something again. That early invade, I guess, enabled the Karthus so much, but they do have it in the Nautilus. He might be able to spot out Jax here. Gragas does spot out the Jax.
Oh,
Jax
Meryl already in trouble.
Meryl
got
already
somewhere.
getting caught. He still has the flash available. He flashes in his same spot.
No.
Available, she does, and that's a kill grabbed by.
Bro, did you see that from Meryl? He saw it, went, nope, not gonna happen, tried to escape. The second that he saw 5 fucking Spaniards fucking jumping him almost.
Reminds
And
me
it
of
was
the
too
good old
little,
days
too
when
late.
King tried to conquer the world.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Don't talk about that.
Hey, you know, they were my people too, alright? You guys took my people away, but we took the first
We-
people away, so...
We didn't take
it's fair.
anybody away. It was like we rented them. It was like hire. It was like we hired
You
them.
rented the people.
We hired. Yes, I said what I said.
Alright, the Spanish bloodline does not fall far from the tree. Anyway, we see...
Wow, yeah, alright, great. Thanks for that. I appreciate it.
Alright, we see the top lane already. Jax should be able to get a lead here in the top lane, but Aurelia already coming in with first blood. Nautilus hook does land. Ooh, Talia does have level 2. Does she have the knockback up? She does not. I think she unlocked her E second, so she is not able to get that burst damage. She does have first strike, so again, they're going to be far ahead. Nautilus just throwing those Qs just to be scary. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Aurelia is way scarier than the Vladimir at this point of the game. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Trendemir is trying to look for something here. He does put the slow onto the Jax. Gragas is here. They might be able to do a perfect job, but we're going to head back to the bot lane. They are farming very well. They apparently did not get the kill on top lane. Meryl was able to survive. He does not have flash, but he was able to survive. They are still fighting top lane. Meanwhile, Sejuani is in the mid lane. She does flash. They do grab the kill. Aurelia does use her flash and ignite. Beautiful play coming in from Sejuani. And in the top lane, they were unable to get the kill onto Meryl.
Also, to all the new people that are just watching, I apologize to interrupt. Ahmed, please disregard the info that is on the graphics. It is the second game with Los Pocholocos already having 1-1 under 30 minutes. Apologies, Ahmed.
Trendemir here going in. I think he can finish the job. He finishes it very easily thanks to his passive getting that final auto attack. He does have lethal tempo, so he might have a bit of more attack speed than the Jax early on. I mean, Jax does have lethal tempo as well, but Trendemir was able to get the slow on top of that. Meanwhile, on the bot side, Rakan does land his stun. He does land the knockup, but Xayah might be caught off guard. Ignite being used on the Xayah. Will she be able to escape? Gragas is here. He does have flash available. Flashes in, gets the knockup onto the... Ooh, beautiful hook coming in from the Nautilus. So if they be able to grab something here, they are not. Xayah, nice, you know, passing there, being able to survive. You know, Aurelia in the mid lane lands her stun onto the Vladimir. Will it be enough? She does use her Q to get back to the wave. Gragas is near her. He is very close. Will she be able to escape? No flash, nothing available for her. Sejuani might be able to land her stun finally into an auto attack. She does use her Q to unleash some damage. She lands a double stun, but she still dies. Sejuani decides to commit even more. Vladimir does have his passive Q. He does so much damage. Gragas falls as well, and that's another kill for the Sejuani. 3 kills for the Sejuani.
It is
Not
3 to
what
3.
we would like to see from Team Nemoses, but at least there's some gold coming in for Team Nemoses.
I mean, it is 3 to 3 in the first under 5 minutes. It is a very quick game that we always see over here. Meryl may be a little bit in trouble. Can he respond? Yes, he does. But Meryl is in a lot of trouble right now. 0 to 2.
He has to be so careful because you have the Berserker's Greaves coming in from the Trendemir, so he's gonna be attacking way faster, and on top of that he has his passive, so he's gonna crit every 2-3 auto attacks here. Oh, but here we see the poke coming in from the Talia, getting 23 gold thanks to her first strike as well. A lot of damage being unleashed to the Zaya. Right now you gotta play both sides. Team Nemesis has to play the top side. Nautilus torches Q, tries to land it on the Zaya, she just walks away. And very easy right now gameplay coming in for the Zaya. She can survive a lot when she gets to level 6, but will it be enough?
200, 100 gold lead for Team Nemoses, and always getting smaller, it seems like. But it's looking like it's more equal right now, the bot lane.
We do see Sejuani coming in for the bot lane. Now Nautilus lands a hook on the Rakan. Rakan was able to escape easily thanks to his dash back. He used the first dash onto the Sejuani, but he was able to dash back very easily. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Vladimir does have ult. He does not have the ghost yet, so he will not commit for anything. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Trendemir does not have ult yet, so Jax can commit for something here. No ult versus ult, but he decides against it. He does not want to die with Trendemir right now. But there is a gank gonna happen in the top lane. Gragas is back in the top lane. Trendemir might be able to get his ultimate after this wave. Gragas is still in the top lane. He cannot get anything, but right now the advantage is going for Team Nemoses. They do spot up the Nautilus. Knockup does land. The passive from the Sejuani does land. She does so much damage right now. 3 kills. She does have a 300 goal shutdown. Talia is maybe coming in to help. They just shows herself, and Nemesis decides against the committing process. Meanwhile, they are gonna grab the Drake here. Gragas is in the top lane, so there is no contesting available as well. On top of that, Gragas does not have smite, so if he does show up, nothing's gonna happen, and Team Nemesis should be able to grab this Drake very easily unless something happens.
I mean, we
So
are
Zaya
looking at
is
this
fasting.
Nemesis. Sorry.
Yes.
Please continue.
No, there's nothing happening. So.
Well, I mean, Nemoses playing very differently. What is...
Beautiful knockup land by Talia. He might be able to grab the 300 gold shutdown here. Sejuani does not have flash, so and 300 gold shutdown. Big misplay coming from the Sejuani. Beautiful knockup coming in by Talia, landing a full combo onto her. And on top of that, the first strike damage coming in. Very handy right there, getting a 300 gold shutdown. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Meryl is trying to get something, trying to commit, but Trendemir still has his ult available. So Meryl can't really commit for anything, because if he did dive there, he would die very easily.
I mean, Nemoses is playing very, very differently than in game 1. What is like the main difference in strategy that they're having right now? They're playing very aggressive, very quick, but will it be enough?
I mean, while all that's happening, Vladimir does land his ultimate to the Aurelia, but the Aurelia does have Ignite, big summoner diff. Meanwhile, Gragas is in the top lane again. Slow does land to the Jax. Trendemir does have his ult available still. Gragas lands his full combo. Jax uses his ultimate, tries to survive a little bit, uses his E. Will he be able to get the response kill? On top of that, he will not. Trendemir is able to grab the kill here. They don't have Rift Herald or anything to commit for the top lane. Rift Herald is available for them if they want to commit for that. But right now we saw 3 kills going in for Team Nemesis, and after that immediately we see a response.
I mean, we are looking at this right now. We see, Nemesis taking it quite easily right now. A big difference to how it was played a couple of minutes ago, about an hour ago. As we see that they've just slain the dragon. Right over here, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix starting in any minute now. I apologize for that. We are back into the game. I really need to learn to mute my computer and stuff, but nothing really happened right there. 2k difference in gold for Los Pocholocos though. Double the kills as well. And it seems to me like it will be another game, but Nemesis doing everything that they can in order to go for game number 3, Ahmed.
Of course, Nautilus hook does land beautifully onto the Rakan. Will they be able to finish the job? Ignite is not available, and Talia Q does not land here. Meanwhile, Vladimir does get spotted in the bot lane thanks to that scuff the crowd clear. Aurelia is able to push his way very easily, clears it out, and she might lose her life here because Sejuani is in the mid lane here. She does have the Glacial Prison available. Vladimir does not have his ult available. He finally got it. So will they be able to commit for something here? Gragas is in the mid lane. Will he be landing a full combo? He does. He flashes. He ignites. He uses everything. Nothing is able to kill this Aurelia if Gragas is online, but Vladimir decides again to flashes in, presses Q, gets the kill. Talia is spotted in the mid lane. She does land everything onto the... Sorry, she does not land everything onto the Vladimir, and they're unable to grab the skill. Vladimir survives a lot of damage up to him. Oh, Nautilus flash Q coming in, grabs the kill. Very simple play coming in from the Nautilus. Beautiful roam coming from the bot laners. And they're going to be able to grab a turret plating. On top of that, maybe the first turret, because Vladimir is not a... You know, he's dead. And they do have Rift Herald on top of that. They do use Rift Herald. I don't think they get first turret here, but they are going to grab two platings unless they are able to get the turret down to 2000 health here. Are they going to be able to? No, they are not. Of course, the Rift Herald only does 2000 true damage onto the turret, so they are going to be able to grab two turret plating and head back. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, Nautilus is 1v1ing the Rakan. Will he commit for the Zaya as well as a Nautilus one trick this season? Nautilus can 1v2 these two boys. Nautilus is so strong right now, he can literally beat everyone in lane, I think. Personally, I play Nautilus a lot. So
3.5 difference in gold in the meantime. It is it is not as significant as it was last game, but it is still looking like Los Pocholocos are... Oh, hold on!
Trendemir decides to use his ult, tries to commit for something here. Sejuani is available though, and she's going to be able to grab the shutdown. The problem right now for Team Nemesis, all of the gold is right now in the hands of Sejuani. That's what you don't want in the game. You want Zaya, you want Vladimir to get ahead, you want the Jax to get ahead, but Meryl is not having a fun time. Trendemir is able to bully him so easily right now. Jax is unable to use his E very efficiently, and Nautilus throws another hook, does not land, but lands on the cannon wave, but Rakan uses his ultimate right now. He tries to get something. Zaya does have her ultimate available. She finally uses Feathers Fly, but it's not good enough. Sejuani does not land her Glacial Prison. Meanwhile, Aurelia tries to outplay the Vladimir, and this is one, and she does not outplay them, but Gragas is here. Will he be able to get something out of it? He does grab the kill. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, Talia does land her full combo to both team members. She does not grab 2 kills. She grabs 1.
And we are in... Sorry, yeah, please.
And on top of that, Nautilus right now is chasing the Zaya. Is going to be a free kill grabbed by the Nautilus. A little gold coming in for the Nautilus. That scared me a bit. Someone knocked on the window. I thought I was going to get murdered, but nothing really happened. But meanwhile, on the top lane, Meryl again decided to go in. Trendemir does not have an ult, so Meryl is able to unleash some damage and head back. 4k gold lead already. Almost 4k gold lead, sorry. And it's insane how the game has shifted so far, you know, it's one-sided. Again, it started off fairly even, you know, with the old laners being fairly even, but after that, it changed so much.
There was a drastic change in the strategy of Nemoses, but it seems like it's not paid off, unfortunately, for them. By the way that they've played. What do they have to do in order to still keep into the fight with 5 kill difference, 1 turret down, and 4k gold difference? What would be the main strategy change that they really have to adapt right now?
Of course, I did mention before the game started, you gotta focus on this Aurelia. Boytang is the best performing team member right now for Team Nemoses. So even though he does not have all the gold in his pocket right now, he is still performing wonderfully since the Talia has 3 kills and then also has 2 kills. He is very tanky. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work out. Oh, another hook, another combo lands into the Rakan. Will he die so quickly? He is gonna fall. No, he will not. He finally falls down thanks to the Gragas ult. Gragas is here as well. Nautilus lands another hook. Another kill going in for the Gragas. They do land everything onto the Sejuani, but she is very tanky thanks to her 5 kills. Talia does not land everything, and the turret shot finally lands on the Talia. Sejuani was able to grab another kill, 6 kill Sejuani, but she is not scary at all. Nautilus trying to commit for something, he is going in, lands a full combo onto the Sejuani. Will he be able to do something here? He might die, he might fall very soon, but he does not fall. Aurelia is here to finish the job, and they're going to grab another kill, another shutdown handed over to the Gragas. A lot of gold, a lot of gold into the Talia, into the Gragas, into the Aurelia. You know, so much gold coming in, and the Team Nemesis can't really match that right now. Remember to check your calendar after
Yeah,
exclamation
this from a long while ago, because basically what's happening is right now in about 10 minutes the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix starting, and in the calendar the thing popped up like as a alert.
Okay, well, meanwhile, while that's happening, Aurelia was able to use her ultimate, but she is unable to get to finish the job on Vladimir. It was not enough, and finally Zaya was able to grab another kill, and she's getting a bit more gold. She does have the Kraken Slayer, so she is gonna hurt, but is it gonna be good enough? Of course, as Zaya, what items are you gonna get, and what what you're gonna max plays a big part. But we see the Drake being taken right now by Team Nemoses, the second Drake of the game. No one's gonna be able to contest that, since Talia and the Trendemir and the Gragas are topside right now. Rakan decides to use his ultimate to go in. He does not have any damage. The Nautilus is very tanky. QE, very easy escape right now. But the ultimate from Rakan, a very, very big team fight ultimate being used. And already we see almost, what is it? What is it? 7k?
Yeah, 6k difference in gold, and within the first 15 minutes it is more or less going down the same route as last game, as we see Nemoses trying to bully, and it has worked a little bit, but not as much as they would have liked. We see the rest of the boys coming in for support.
Vladimir was able to grab another kill, a big shutdown coming in for him right now. Double kill for the Vladimir, but Trendemir is here. He might be able to get the Zaya. He does not need even to get the Zaya, because the damage from the Gragas is so huge that he's able to finish his job. Meanwhile, he is 1v1ing this Sejuani. Right now the advantage is for Team Los Pocholocos. Oh, Trendemir has his ultimate available. Will they chase? Will they commit? They decide against it. Aurelia, though, she is a solo queue champion, so she might commit for everything right here, because of course, as you know, once you go solo, you can never go home alone. I don't know what that means, but anyway, we see Aurelia fighting the Jax. Will she be able to 1v1 him? No, she will not. Jax uses his ultimate. He does so much damage, but Aurelia is trying to unleash some damage onto him. Trendemir is back home, so there is no top v top right now, but the support is here, and Jax is 1 HP. He is able to survive with 1 HP. Mero proving that he is far below the Trendemir in essence of gold, but he can still put out a lot of damage compared to Trendemir.
And we see over here, I mean, 6k gold difference, three turrets already down from on the side of Nemoses. It really brings to question, can Nemoses pull this back? All this damage has been done 17 minutes into a game. 17 minutes, that is almost unheard of, but it is one of those things where Los Pocholocos really capitalize on everything.
There's a fight happening. Nautilus does use his ultimate with the Zaya. Will he die? He does go down very easily thanks to the Kraken Slayer. Trendemir decides to go in. He does have his ultimate available, but he is not that fast. Will he be able to get a kill? No, he will not. Glacial Prison does land on him. Gragas coming in, grabs another kill. Talia grabbing a kill as well. A lot of damage coming in. A lot of AP damage. Jax is also in the fight right now. Aurelia is nowhere to be seen. She is in the bot lane right now. So they are unable to get that 5v5 that they always wanted, that they lose 3 of their team members. Meanwhile, on the other side, they lose only 2. The bot laner duo died.
The kill difference has gone down to 4, but it may decrease even more. Look at this, Ahmed. What do you think?
Ooh, a beautiful 3-man knockup coming in from the Talia. She still falls down thanks to the Vladimir ult, but Aurelia is able to grab a kill, but a beautiful 3-man knockup coming in. Right now, that was a beautiful play from Talia. She does not have enough damage yet. She did not complete her tier item. Her Archangel staff is not completed. If she did, that would have been insane amounts of damage. A triple knockup, but the Jax was able to get a kill there. Very well played from the Talia, but she does not have enough damage yet, which is, it proves to us it's a big problem. But of course, right now, Team Nemoses are doing well. The Vladimir has death cap. He is so far ahead of the Aurelia. Aurelia, of course, being a solo queue champion, she can still 1v1 everyone. So right now, what you need to do as Team Nemesis, since you have a Vladimir that's so ahead, even though that wasn't the game plan, especially for me, I would have said enable the Zaya. You gotta play around him. Seal right now is basically, he is Jesus for their team. He is literally playing for his team's sins right now. He is performing outstandingly. The Sejuani did fall off. She did not get more gold after that first 3 kills, but she is still far ahead. everyone in team Los Pocholocos except the Gragas and Talia probably thanks to that first strike.
We are also
But of course,
talking
while
about
all of that happening, we see Rift Herald being spawned in the top lane. Trendemir is trying to zone out the Jax. Q does land from the Gragas. They are going to be able to get that Rift Herald charge, but I don't think they'll be able to finish the turret right now because Vladimir is heading to the top lane. They are trying to clear the vision to the Drake because it's going to spawn in the next 20 seconds.
my goodness me. I mean, we have talked about it. There is just about 4k difference in gold. It has decreased. Ahmed, how big are the chances now? Still at 35%, or has it gone a little bit up for our
If they
Nemoses
execute the game plan better, if they play it better, I think they can increase the chances. But right now, the Rakan does go in. Aurelia does come in. She is coming. Jax does use a TP to finally land and come to the fight. But a beautiful, beautiful Vladimir ulti coming in, getting two people. Nautilus hooked is not good enough. Nautilus has to escape with his life. Nothing really is going on right for Team Los Pocholocos at this moment. They misplayed the fight so badly. Vladimir was able to get a 5-man ulti, and they are going to be able to grab the Nautilus kill as well. On top of that, more gold going into the back pocket of Team Nemoses. 4 kills for the Zaya. She's going to be able to get her second item at this back, but Vladimir coming in so big. They need some magic resist from the team Los Pocholocos. Going no frontline option really except the Nautilus, and he is not a very tanky option right now. If you went the Leon, if you went something else with a bit more tanky stats, I would have, would have been more optimal.
I mean, 20 kills to 20 kills, 20 minutes in. It has really been one of the biggest comebacks in Baesports history. I mean, we are looking at Nemoses getting reviving themselves over here. 3k difference in gold once again. You said that they can increase their chances. I think their chances have increased. They only need the turrets now, and then only then can they really be talking about a good comeback in that scenario. No?
Of course, a huge advantage for Team Los Pocholocos is they have the control of the map right now. No turret has been down for them. Both Rift Heralds went to the side of Los Pocholocos, so a lot of the primal objectives went for Los Pocholocos. But you do have 3 Drakes coming in for Team Nemoses. They are on Soul Point, and it's Infernal Drake, so it's going to be very deadly. So you're going to have to contest that with all your might. You know, this is like Tekken round 7. You gotta win this, or if you lose one thing, you lose one skill move, you lose one hit, you lose the whole game.
22 minutes, and it seems like it is.
They gotta play the map now.
Mm.
You need some magic resist. You gotta play the map now. You need some. Honestly, you need Mercury Treads for everyone in Team Los Pocholocos, because that Vladimir is so deadly, and he does quarter of Aurelia's health without even an empowered Q. With an empowered Q, he probably does half her health. He is very deadly, but on the other side, you have multiple deadly members. You just need to play it right, and you can win very easily. The game plan right now, Team Nemoses, play the game slow, enable your team more. Sejuani, play it safe, and you're good to go. Glacial Prison, only fight when Vladimir is available, but on the other side, you gotta find something around the map. Give out the objectives. Decides to side lane, you would do way better, because right now only the auto turrets, 3 auto turrets have been destroyed, and that's it. 20 to 20, 22 minutes. That's about what? That's about 2.5 kills a minute right now.
Correct.
Insane. Aurelia does land her stun. Look at that damage being unleashed from the Aurelia. She does have her ultimate available. She does so much damage to the Vladimir. She does use Ignite. Will she be able to kill the Vladimir? She does not get that shutdown to the Vladimir. And she dies thanks to the Sejuani Glacial Prison landing onto her. Vladimir surviving, barely surviving right there. The Trendemir is deciding against if he wants to fight the Jax or not. Jax does have the Divine Thunder, so he does do a lot of AP damage on top of his AD damage on his item. And he's gonna go for Frozen Heart second item, but right now the kills advantage going in for Team Nemoses.
Nemoses right now with the kill advantage, as you've just mentioned, Ahmed. How long that advantage will last is the big question. We still have a 2k difference in gold. Will Los Pocholocos go through to the finals, and will they have an all Spanish final? One will only wait and see. But we are looking.
I'll be back.
Yep. But we are looking at game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. I want to know what your predictions are so far, seeing this game. 20 to 21. Meryl over here, our Korean king, as we always call it, or whatever Kitokatsu comes up with, trying to go for the attack. Can something happen? They're playing it a little bit safe at the minute, as is evident. Boitang, Ahmed also mentioned, needs to show himself, needs to prove that he is the boss over here. Has he done that so far? He's done reasonably well, one could argue. But will it be enough? 3 turrets to 0 for Los Pocholocos right now. Ahmed still gone. I mean, it is one of those games where, like we've mentioned earlier in the draft, nobody really knew what's going on. Are they going to go for Baron Nashor over here? It seems like they might. Can it get stolen? Can it get contested? Maybe, maybe not. Depends what... I mean, they really do need that gold advantage though. But we are trying to look for... Are they trying to go for the defensive over here, Sal? Alright. Both of them playing very, playing very cautious. Right now, blue team Los Pocholocos going uncontested for Baron Nashor, trying to get it without any issue. No, never mind. No. While they're doing that, they've got, well, one of them, I guess, as a bait in a sense. And that is the first turret that can go down for Los Pocholocos, but not if it's up to them. Los Pocholocos saying no, this is ours. They've shut them down. Double kill, incredible stuff. But is it gonna be enough? Red team having just slain the dragon as well. 23 to 23, a triple kill for Gragas. And with 4 point something K in gold difference, another turret having been destroyed. Are they gonna juke it, or are they gonna go as fast as possible? It seems like it. It seems like they're trying to make all the possibilities happen as fast as they can. And we are looking at the red turret. Once again, another turret has been... 2 turrets have been destroyed. It is now 6 to 0, as we can see over here in the map. 6 to 0. Nemoses almost having had the chance to have gotten 1, but my goodness, were they good over there, as Ahmed has rejoined with 6 turrets down. 24-23. It is right now.
What
6k
happened?
difference in gold, and Los Pocholocos having Baron Nashor as well. Beautiful attack from Gragas with a triple kill. You
know the names now.
Nemoses, almost a couple. Nemoses trying to go for 1 turret.
Contest.
It almost happened, as you can see. I say Nemoses, but okay, Nemoses. Excuse me, Eagle. But yeah, as you can see over here, they almost got 1 turret, but with the keyword being almost.
A big almost. Of course, the Zaya coming in with 3 items, both Thurser being the 3rd item, and the Warrior can play 2nd item. But Glacial Prison does land on Talia. Will they be able to grab something? No flash is available right now. Nautilus ult does land. Holy smoke, that 1-shot coming in from the Gragas EQ. 1-shotting the Zaya. Trendemir has to use his ult to survive here, but Vladimir no ult available right now. Right now the advantage is coming in for team Los Pocholocos, grabbing a kill. The Gragas going in to 1-shot the Zaya, your your 2nd damage dealer in the team, and she is gone just like that. Gragas so strong right now with 3 items complete, one of them being the death cap. So deadly. The Gragas so strong, that thick,
you had to see it. It was a very nice trade last time that while you were gone. With a triple kill.
Of course,
to double
Vladimir as well does unleash a lot of damage. they do grab another turret in the bot lane, the second tier turret, 7 turrets to 0. 59k gold into 51k gold, 52 now, so 60 to 52. That's
8
8 gold,
coal,
8k gold.
7.8k difference, 7.7 more or less. But it is insane the way that they have just handled the map while you were gone as well. The first turret is gone though.
Not available for the Tilly. Aurelia was able to get something here. She might be able to grab a kill. She does grab the kill. Vladimir still has his ult available. He finally decides to use it. Will he able to get the kill? He does grab another kill. Ooh, were they able to one-shot the Vladimir? They finally clean the Vladimir, and that's a lot of damage coming in for the Gragas. He is the main damage dealer for Team Los Pocholocos, and that's a lot of damage. That's the main carry that you just took out of the game, basically, for Team Los Pocholocos. So that's a big advantage right now. He's unavailable for the next 40 seconds, so can you find something around the map? Of course, nothing is available right now for them unless you want to push some lanes here and there, but you can't really push anything because Sejuani is covering the Zaya there by taking Krugs. So Gragas can't really look for anything unless he wants to look for a one-shot, but Zaya does have Exhaust and her ultimate available. So we're going to see how that works out. The Feather Storm, will it be used here and with matching it with the Sejuani, or will they decide against going to dive the Gragas? The Gragas, of course, does unleash a lot of damage. He does have his ult available. Will he look for a wombo combo? He decides against it. He doesn't want to commit for anything. He does have 5 items. On top of that, the Zonias. He needs one more item to be full build. But that's some gold coming back for Team Nemoses.
Yeah, Nemoses as well with with 2 turrets with destroying 2 turrets right now. It is they are bit by bit taking control of the map, but it seems like it is way too late for them.
I mean, it looks like that, but Vladimir still has 10 Magi stacks. He does have the Zonia, so will they try to commit everything to Vladimir? They do not catch him, so he is able to escape easily, but the Nautilus might be caught off guard. He does use his ultimate. Finally, he lands the hook onto the minion, and it's not efficient. Meanwhile, on the other side, Gragas is 1v2ing the Rakan and the Sejuani. He does survive. He is one very thick boy. He does not die that easily. But right now, Elder Drake is going to be spawning in the next 40 seconds and Baron in the next 20 seconds. So what will they do? Will they trade Baron for Elder, or will they decide to contest the Baron right now? Because right now, Team Los Pocholocos have to get a pick. They have to cut something, or will they go for the Elder Drake right now? Because Team Nemoses can do the Baron and head it to Drake immediately. They do not need to contest anything.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just gonna correct you already because now we're gonna hear it again in chat, but there we go, another Baron now.
Of course, Sejuani decides to go in. They are about to kill the Gragas. They do not kill him, but Sejuani does not fall yet. A lot of damage. Glacial Prison falls wide. Trendemir decides to go into the backline. He does do a lot of damage, but Exhaust is well being used right now. He is not strong enough. They do not grab anything except the Rakan. Meanwhile, on the other side, Trendemir and the Nautilus, the setup is gone from Team Los Pocholocos, but Aurelia trying to poke out, trying to land the zoning ability, this land finally. Oh, Vladimir used Zonias, might be a great optimal solution to get Vladimir. They do not grab him. He misused the Zonias, but still he falls down. Talia trying to do some damage here, trying to make some damage. Of course, both smites are available. This is a 50-50 situation. Talia needs to do something, needs to poke out all of these damage dealers right now. She is doing a lot of damage. Meryl decides to... Oh, ultimate from Gragas does land. Feather Stone does go onto everyone. Gragas grabs the kill right now. Vladimir is very low. Vladimir is dead. Vladimir is dead. Zaya was able to grab a kill here. Sejuani does have the smite available. With Talia be able to one-shot the Zaya. She does not, and they are able to grab another kill thanks to the Glacial Prison, and that's Team Nemesis on the lead. Not by gold, by objectives. Finally, they are going to be able to grab both mutual objectives, unless Trendemir or the Nautilus have something to say against it. Of course, Trendemir does have the ultimate available. He's going to jump immediately on Zaya, but Stopwatch coming very clutch right now. Trendemir still surviving. He finally falls down, and as well does the Nautilus. Zaya grabbing 2 kills. Like I said before the game, Zaya is so strong. You gotta play around her, and they finally decide to play around her, and look how strong she is. They do grab both the mutual objectives, the Baron and the Elder Drake, and they are so strong. Of course, everyone in the team right now is grabbing potions. Rakan did grab that healing or tanky potion, and I expect the Zaya to go match it with the damage potion after a few seconds.
What a game!
Of course, they decreased the gold lead from 10 to 10, from 10 to 8 to 7 to 6 to 5 to now 1k gold lead, less than 1k even. It's just insane how this game was one-sided and they were able to switch it around. Like I said before the game, Team Nemesis did pick the red side, so they have to play it correctly. They picked the side that they want to play in, they picked the side that they feel more comfortable in, and it's showing that it's working well. Both mutual objectives. Glacial Prison does land on the Talia. He's gonna fall very easily. He uses the flash to escape, but Nautilus is not tanky enough. Meanwhile, the items coming in clutch for Talia. She is able to knock back the Rakan. They are able to get the Rakan as a response kill for the Talia, but you lost 2 members of your team for 1 support that is not strong enough and does not give any gold. Meanwhile, on the other side, Vladimir does try to do a lot of damage. He does do a lot of damage. Zaya is going to be able to finish the job as well. She does have the Guardian Angel. She is going to try to finish the job here. Trinity is going to be unable to do anything here. And it's going to be a free game handed over to Team Nemoses. And we're going to be heading into Game 3 of the series.
Nemoses with the victory.
Nemoses, Nemoses, all of those, they
All
finally
of
got a
the above.
victory in their hand after, even though they were 10k deficit in gold, they were still able to get a lot around the map. They got no turrets until I think 35 minutes, and still, sorry, until 30 minutes, and they still were able to do a lot of work. Thanks
Hold on.
to the
Can't hear
Zaya,
you.
thanks to
Give
the
me 1
Vladimir,
second.
thanks to a lot of the,
Hold
thanks to the Sejuani.
Hold on. Speak again. There we go.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
sorry.
I, Mr. Wisdom.
There we go. Nemoses fan saying, I love Nemoses. Who would have guessed?
I mean, it's like me naming myself, you know, I can't say it, can I? I can't say it.
Zips. Wait, what? Wait. Huh? Did you read the chat?
Yes, I did.
No, but how does that work?
Wait,
You
does
re-
what work?
Look.
Wait. Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly. I had the same reaction. I had the same reaction. I'm like, haha, wait, what?
What does that even mean?
How does that work? Teach me.
Teach you?
Yeah, I want to know.
You want to use it in your next
I
Crazy
just
Paints activity?
I just. Alright, dude, it's not funny. I don't know where you're gonna have to bring that up again.
Got him.
So now it is a back switch. Nemoses back in the blue and Los Pocholocos back in the red, or do they get to pick?
They get to pick, you know, it's up to Los
Los
Pocholocos.
Pocholocos. We go toilet. Damn, all of them. All of them are going to
Together.
toilet. Right? They're all
I mean,
going to the toilet right now.
I also need toilet, but you know,
Yeah, go.
can we take like a 2 minutes break?
We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what I don't have anything prepared as a video. We'll show you very quickly the CS:GO intro that will come up in hold on, in April. We'll show you the intro for that. That will take about 30 seconds, so we've got an hour and 30 minutes to spare. But we'll be right back. We'll see you in 2 minutes. Take it easy. Goodbye.
Alright, I'll be back.
Spit it out, just tell me honestly. You should know I'm not your enemy. You won't trust, I want it just as much. You need love, I need the same for us. Look at all this time we're wasting, screaming at each other, baby. Wanna
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. This is always my computer working just effortlessly. We are ready for game number 3, and Los Pocholocos have decided they are gonna go blue. So we need to make sure that we'll have to wait and see if that's gonna work out for them. So yeah, I at least that's I think I did the right thing. Hold on, spec. I think it's the right way that I put it. If not, yeah, Los Pocholocos, Nemoses on our screen. Ahmed, we're going into game number 3.
Do you hear my chair?
I heard a little bit of like a tiny squeak, but it was nothing crazy. Yes, Eagle Sight. Nice to see you. You said no, I didn't. I'm sorry. Forgive me. No.
You know, we should be fined every time we say Nemoses is wrong.
We should be fined. You want us to
Yes.
get broke? You want us to be broke?
Hear me out. We get fined by us.
Oh, I see what we're doing. We're doing the FIFA thing.
Exactly. There's a punishment, but there's no consequence.
There we go. Here is where we are right now. Nemoses versus
You're like,
Los Pocholocos.
Oh shit, let me transfer $5 to my own PayPal account. Oh no.
Oh no! Disgusting! All the things that I have to do.
Yes, that's what Barcelona did, didn't they?
Shut up!
Oh no, I actually transferred some money to my own account, not the referee's account. What are you on about?
As a Barcelona fan, I don't know what you're talking about. I really
mean,
dislike the blasphemy that you're doing over here.
It's hearsay, it's hearsay.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see if it works.
So are we gonna see Team Los Pocholocos troll again? Or will we see them actually play a strategy that they planned and
I think
know,
yeah, I
play the
think
game?
I think they've got like a lot to show.
They got a
and
reality check, I think. I think they expected worse, and they got a reality check in game 2.
Maybe. I that's a maybe. I can see that. But I can also see, like, what am I like them just wanting to go for a third, just wanting to go for a third round because more stream time.
Maybe. Put some respect on Nemesis's
Nemos.
name. Ah, damn, I gotta transfer money for myself now. Hear me out. Every time I say it wrong, him and Eagle
I think
Sai
I think
send us money.
I think every time you say Nemoses wrong, you get fined. I agree, but you have to pay me, and every single time that I get it wrong, I have to pay you.
You know what, deal?
It sounds good. It sounds good.
You know me when it comes to bets.
Yeah, no, I know you.
I'm
You're
the
an
bet
honest
man.
man. You're an honest man when it comes to bets. But at
When
the
it comes
same
to
time,
bets,
no. But at the
no
same time,
one.
you do like bets that you know you will win. That's your
Yes.
thing. What are we saying? Like €5 every single time one of us says it wrong?
I mean, if it's €5 and I do lose, then
No. But
you're
like
gonna have to wait until next month.
every single time. Alright, I'll wait. You have to pay me anyway, still for parts.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I know,
for
I know.
Baesport things, but it's whatever. We're gonna
I
look
mean,
at the bands
but
right
if
now.
you- But hear me out. If you lose, it decreases.
Why?
Because you're paying me €5.
Ah, yeah, that's true. But there we go. We've got the bands.
All
Let's
right.
talk about the bands a little bit, Ahmed.
Yes, those Pocholocos going in for that Zaya band, that Gragas band, and that Annie band. Their
Huh?
first pick in Yumi. Interesting pick. Interesting pick. First pick Yumi. Of course, you do leave the option of Pike again being picked up by Team Nemoses, because those Pocholocos did pick Pike as a counter for Yumi. But are they gonna go something else? Also, we do see a Karthus being banned, and Urgot and Fiddlesticks. Fiddledicks right now is being banned every game. I don't know why.
What'd you say, Fiddledicks?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
But
Sorry, that just got me
Kaisa
really off
coming in-
guard.
Nautilus Kaisa coming in for Team Nemoses just because they want to counter the Yumi. Nautilus is a great champion to counter the Yumi, so they can't really do anything. If you're Yumi, you can't really do anything against the Nautilus, and they're gonna pick up Sivir, or they're gonna go for that option for Zeri Yumi. I mean, we saw it in the first game; it was very strong. So are we gonna see that, or are they gonna stick with the Sivir?
Eagle Side really upset with your comment, by the way. They're saying stop disrespecting Nemoses. They played better and won. Yeah, no one's questioning that. I mean, they played really good at the end. I'll give you that.
Yes, I just. Anything.
We never
What
said
did you
that
call them again?
Nemoses.
All right.
Yeah, you can look back. You can clip it if you want, but
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure.
yeah, I know you are.
Just
But-
making sure. Just making sure.
I know. But
I might be a little drunk right now, but it's all right, man. It happens to the
What?
best of us.
what do you mean you're drunk?
Because I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Huh? How does that work?
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, I said they played better and won. Yeah, nobody's questioning
it.
that. But what we're only saying is, the picks that they picked were strange, to say the least, from Los Pocholocos, and we're just looking for the reason why.
They played with me, and Nemesis will hold you
So
accountable.
hold on. While we're doing that, we got V on Los Pocholocos, and we got Vladimir once again
Bye.
on Nemoses.
Vi
sorry.
and Vladimir.
I said
Vladimir
I said
as well was
V.
very. You said V, yeah. Vi, very, very good option, especially since you want to lock down the Kaisa. She's gonna have a lot of escape, but as against the Vladimir, Vladimir coming in is such a good pick. You saw it last game. It was very, very amazing pick right there. So we're gonna see how that works out, but I'm interested to see what Merrill is gonna pick up here, because the Jax did not work in lane. It only worked in the late game. The Jace did not work in the game at all. He was utterly useless. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work out.
Oh, you got really quiet over the ban over there. Oh no, you just got quiet. Fair enough.
Yes, I did. We see a Ramos ban coming in. On top of that, the Gangblank getting banned as well. My favorite champion, Gangblank. I hate him.
King
And
Blink.
the Silas and Victor Gangblank.
King Blink.
And the Victor and Silas being banned by Nemoses.
Nemoses, indeed. There we have Jarvan as well on the side of Nemoses. Well,
I like how we're saying it more now, just to make sure.
Yeah,
that we're
just to
saying
make
it properly.
sure. Just we're like listening to each other.
Paying extra attention
Just
right now.
policing. Did you say it right? I don't think you said it right.
Clip it.
Clip it.
I dare you. We see Leblon coming in maybe for the mid lane against the Vladimir and Leblon. I mean, I think her E does catch the Vladimir when he's in his pool form, in period blood kind of vibe. So we're gonna see how that works out.
So yeah. Also, guys, quick thing. If you guys hear me, if you guys could put yourself in the right position as well on the League of Legends, it would be great. You'd help me a lot. Thank you very much.
They've been doing
Just,
it.
yeah, I know they have been. I know. So I thank you for that as well. I'm just saying as well
Game
for
three,
future references.
final game of the day. Whippy. Probably eat.
Don't sound so excited, bro. Like I don't. You can eat, bro. It's fine. Like I've eaten on stream before. You've never seen it, but like I mean you have, but the viewers never have.
Yeah, I saw it was a weird hunky dude, man. I don't know. He just showed up randomly in your room. I mean, I guess he was hiding in the closet or something.
Huh? What? How dare you? I mean, what do you mean? What are you talking about? We've got Nara, we've got Camille as well.
Camille, we see a pick that Meryl is comfortable with. We've seen him play it before. He knows how to play the Camille wonderfully. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work out to Nar. You know, will Nar Gaga on him, or will Camille say, I have blades for feet and somehow I can walk straight? So we're gonna see how that's gonna work out. And Leblon as well, we're gonna see her match the Vladimir into the mid lane. A lot of AP damage coming in from Nemoses, mainly because Kai'Sa does do a lot of AP damage, and you do have a lot of true damage coming in as well on top of that. But on the other side, you only have the Leblon coming in as an AP damage dealer. Meanwhile, the Vi, Silver, and Nar are AD. The beauty of it is you have Nar, you have Vi, you have Leblon. You have a lot of lockdown, but not as much as J4, Camille, Nautilus, ult, Q, J4, knock up, ult, Camille, stun, ult. A lot of these ults for Team Nemoses is way better for team fights and getting picks. But on the other side, Vi, deadly ult. The moment she can land her ult into someone, you don't even need to land it. You just press a button and you're good to go, and you grab a kill. Leblon can chase her down. Gaga can chase her down. So we're gonna see how that works out. His name is not actually Gaga, but one of his lines in the game is literally Gaga. I'm not missing it. That's one of his lines in the game. He says Gaga.
But yeah, I mean, let's talk a little bit about the. It's gonna go into this fucking subreddit live stream fails or something. But let's talk a little bit. How big are the chances now? For both teams.
It's a draft right
flip.
now.
With the draft, yeah.
It's not a coin flip. Draft right now. One-sided.
One-sided. For? Los Pocholocos.
The team that shall not
Nemoses.
be named. Yes, sir.
Okay. So
I'd not say their name ever right now, just because I'll just say, I'll pretend they are Voldemort, So they who shall not be named is their new name for me.
Right. Gotcha. I'm just interested in seeing how it's going to end. I honestly, obviously, look, no hate towards Nemoses, right? Love them. No hate against them. As a Spaniard myself, I want to see an all Spanish final. It'd be amazing for me, right? It'd be amazing. But if Nemoses wins, also very happy.
I mean, that basically guarantees we have our first Spanish team winner. We never had the Spanish team win. We never had any other nationality.
We've never had any other nationality except for Greek. So
exactly. So
yeah. Oh my goodness me! Would you imagine like the Turkish teams versus BBB? My goodness me! The chat. We just have to disable the chat. It's not good.
We're gonna see how that's gonna work out, but I like the team that shall not be named comp way more than I like Los Pocholocos team comp.
Right. I see. I mean, I wanna see. But why do you prefer? Why do you say like it's super easy for Nemoses because of Camille, and Meryl's like knowledge
J4
of-
lockdown, Nautilus lockdown, Camille lockdown. Vladimir unleashes his period blood onto everyone, and then you have Kaisa who unleashes her jizz onto everyone. Basically, let's just say that her plan.
I got really confused with Yumi and Nar getting picked. I don't know why.
Yumi is
Nar-
a great pick. Yumi is a great pick. Nar, on the other side,
but-
he's very tanky. He does a lot of damage, but the moment he falls off, he becomes so weak.
Yeah, but what
And
I'm trying to say
Camille
is like
against him-
Yumi they played, right? They played it before. And you know, it is what it is. But they just it was really weird because they played him, and Yumi was just the most useless. I think it was Nemoses that was playing them, and it was a 0-4 by the end of the game, on game 1.
Yeah. Yumi is not a champion you would say useful. Yumi is the kind of champion you play if you want to watch Netflix while playing the game, because all you do is just do this and maybe press E sometimes.
Okay.
So that's basically what the champion does. All you do is mount onto someone else, you know, ride their dick, and you go on with your day. That's basically Yumi, and then that's what they decided. But right now they did rework her. She gives a lot of armor, a lot of sustainability, a lot of magic resist. So she's very good for very agile ADCs, the ones that get caught very easily. So they want a bit more sustainability. They want to survive a bit longer to do more damage. But you know, some people might still go with Ezreal, Yumi. You know, poke. You know. With the Zeri, it adds a bit more damage, a bit more armor, a bit more movement speed. So you see what I mean? Zeri works well if your team has a lot of, I suppose, mobility and some healing here and there. So it all depends on how your team is orientated. Like right now, I think like she's gonna sit on the Sivir for a while and then hit into the Vi, because it's gonna give her a lot of damage. Gonna throw at her Q to slow down people. She's gonna throw her ult to heal and give shield, so she's one cat that you don't wanna see in your bedroom at night and cuddle with. You know, she's the one cat that you'd rather slap and be like, "Get the fuck out of my room, you pedophile."
Yep. Thanks, appreciate that. But so that's why like Nar and Yumi are actually very risky picks, especially for a game 3, for a last game, isn't it?
I would say Nar is. Yumi isn't. Yumi is a very strong pick. She's a very strong pick, I would say.
Okay, I see. But it's very interesting because Los Pocholocos really let the other team use their
comfort champs.
They're comfort champs, yeah. The comfort picks. They just went, you know what, just do what you want to do, and Nemoses really taking full advantage. I caught myself there. Nemoses really taking full advantage of that.
That was a really slow version of the team that should not be named.
Yeah. No, I almost I caught myself mid word. I was like, I'm not gonna lose $5.
The entire country again.
I was like, I'm not gonna lose $5. I saw my $5 flying away. I was like, no.
Not me. No, please, not me. I like how when you lift your water bottle up, it gets blurred as well. Insane.
I mean, I think Zoom is just making sure like that they don't know
Product
the brand.
placement is nothing.
Yeah, but the thing is like there is none to begin with. So it's just
but
it's
anyway,
just
we
a
don't like
glass.
product placement around here. But anyway, we're gonna head into the game in the next 12 seconds.
We love product placement when they're sponsoring. Right?
They're not sponsoring though.
No, when they're not sponsoring, I don't know. I don't know who this brand is. This chair, I don't know the name of it. Right? That's why I got like my jacket on top of the name. Right? Don't know the name of the brand. This
Don't know who I am.
no clue.
Don't know where I am.
So we are going into the next game. Ahmed, I might not be able to hear you just for a second because I'm getting some difficulties with my computer once again. Surprise, surprise. Who as to surprise to no one. But we'll see if I can fix it. Could you speak and say something for a second? Aha, I know what the issue
Hello.
is. Let me see if I can fix it. While we're on here, give me 1 second. We need beacon. There we go. Okay. We are good, and we are almost ready for the third game. I am 19 seconds in, just to let you know already, Ahmed, and I paused the game. So there's that.
No, I'm still in the game. You can keep going. I'm waiting for you until you reach 30. When you reach 30, just.
When
tell
I
me.
reach 30, I'll let you know.
Welcome to
Okay, I'm at 30 right now. I'm at 32 actually. 33. 34, 35, 36,
35, 36, 37,
37.
38, 39.
9, 40. You're like half a second, but it's not crazy.
Ahead or
Behind.
50,
We are going
51, 52.
52. Yep.
53.
Now it's perfect. We are getting into game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Los Pocholocos versus Nemoses. Pocholocos on I said Nemoses.
Minions have spawned.
I don't know. I didn't hear it. If someone
Okay.
commented on it, then I'll know. I won $5. But anyway, we do see some invade happening in the bot side jungle team that should not be named. Did spot them out, and they are trying to poke them out of the jungle again because we see this strategy happen 3 times so far. But Nautilus being sussy back and decides to use his flash and you like that one, huh? You like it, huh? Anyway, after this I'm gonna have me some grilled chicken, man. I'm gonna get the grilled chicken and
Very good.
some hummus.
Oh, my guy. Very good. We are 2 minutes in. And
Anyway,
I
we
mean,
see nothing's really happening besides that one weird play that the team that shall not be named decided to do, which is invade the team that's been invading them the whole time. Los Pocholocos invaded them 2 games, and the team that shall not be named decided to invade. But we see Meryl on the top lane going for an early trade. Look at that damage coming in. True damage Q will not land, but she does land the Grasp on the Undying, healing from her W as well. Nar Gaga already not having a fun time. I don't know if he's a Lady Gaga fan, but he might be. But anyway, we see already Meryl playing a comfort champion, and he's spoken out the Nar.
but we are looking in the meantime as well. I mean, both of them playing it a little bit more calm than they did the last game. The last game was just
Hold up,
pure
wait a
rage.
minute. This ain't right. Ignite being used by the LeBlanc. Why Q does not land? W usage by the Vladimir goes into his pool of blood and is able to escape thanks to his flash as well on top of that. Meryl, meanwhile, in the top lane might be able to grab first blood here. He does grab the first blood. Perfect execution coming in from Meryl, landing the W to get that amazing true damage, and boom, Nar is dead. Like I said before, Meryl's comfort champion, the Camille, the Shen, something like that, he is able to play it very comfortably and get ahead, but we see that Nar is not going to have a fun time already. He's going to get poked out non-stop. But in the bot lane, we're going to see how it's going to turn out, but already an advantage coming in for the team that shall not be named.
The team that shall not be named with the first blood.
Hey, you can't steal my thing.
I will. I can, and I have.
You don't want to slip up, right? You don't want to slip
I
up.
don't want to slip up. 500 gold, 500 difference of gold already. 1 kill for the team that shall not be named.
But we already see Vi in the mid lane looking for that counter. Gank decides against it. J4 heads back into his top lane jungle, topside jungle, and he's gonna have a fun time with the red buff and the Raptors. But in the meantime, nothing's really happening in either lane except what in the top lane Camille was able to grab the Sheen. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, Nautilus might be looking for a Q here. Dr. Bobby Bipolar decides against it and he decides to play it safe. But the mid lane LeBlanc already having a wave lead, already almost a full wave. But Vladimir might be able to get back into this, thanks because LeBlanc is pushing this huge wave. What? Camille? Meryl? What? My man just decided to press E onto Gnar, thinking he's a freaking wall, and Meryl is like, wait, he's not a wall, he's a champion, and then he misses. Nautilus flashes Q beautifully, does not land the stun with his passive because Sivir used her E perfectly, and he is not able to get anything out of that in the bot lane. But meanwhile, nothing's really gonna happen around here, around these streets. You know, life is vibing, life is chilling, you know, it's all about the chilling sessions going on right now. But of course, you know, Yumi's a great pick right here. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work out.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a beep noise constantly in my ear. From, I think it's still from last night.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, I think it's still from last night, but yeah, the team with the fishes with a small advantage.
The fishes?
The fishes, yeah. The team
Which
with the fishes. You know which one?
Nautilus Q does not land again, and thanks to Sivir's E, Nautilus has to go for something spicy. He has to go for a play that's unexpected because once Sivir's E is down, he can look for something. He can bait out the Sivir E with a passive and then decide to land the Q. That way he can land the stun. But other than that, I don't see him being able to land much. Sivir's going to be able to push the wave very easily thanks to her abilities. Sivir is one of those aggressive lane pushers, so you can't really play against her, and she has a lot of safety thanks to the Yumi as well on top of that. But we already see in the top lane a big CS lead. Almost 20 CS coming in for Meryl, and Sivir's trying to push the wave here, trying to deny. Meanwhile, Nautilus does look for something flashy. He does flash, land the ult, lands the Q, but J4 is here to follow up as well. And the team that shall not be named gives the kill to the Kaisa, and they're gonna give her another kill. The Yumi goes down as well. But meanwhile, all of that's happening. LeBlanc is here. She might be able to grab something here. She does get the Kaisa. Will she be able to grab the Nautilus as well? There is a lot of damage coming down with Nautilus. They do grab another kill, and that's 1 kill handed to the LeBlanc. Meanwhile, the other handed to the Vi. But Vladimir was able to match that, and he's trying to look for the Vi. He might be looking for a dive here. He does have his ultimate available. He's taking a lot of turret damage here right now. Of course.
Nice. Ooh. Hello.
Oh. Vi decides, hey bitch, I'm a boxer sometimes. Gave her that KSI wombo combo and Vladimir is dead.
It is indeed. That was a very fishy attack towards our good Aquarius friends. It is going to be well, a back and forth, it seems like, especially on bot lane right now. Ahmed in the meantime unfortunately is needs to do some stuff, but it's okay. I can do my best. I'll do my best. The Meryl in the meantime, our Korean champion, trying to make moves. Can he do enough though? It seems like he's gonna get in trouble. It seems like he's getting caught. Oh, good hook. Will it be enough? Can it be enough right over there? Yes. No, actually it isn't. Hold on. Yes, it is. It is gone. Boytang taking the win. Boytang taking the kill. I unfortunately can't hear. Oh, he's okay. But wow, 2k goal difference in the meantime already for the team that shall not be named, for the fish team.
Oh, the fish team.
The fish
Now
team.
I get it.
Now you got it.
Now I get it. But anyway, we see Camille here unleashing a lot of damage. Of course, Gnar only has the long sword and the dagger, so he cannot do any damage onto the Camille. The Camille having Sheen, and on top of that, she has the Warhammer. I don't know how to pronounce the first name of that item, but whatever it is, it's cool like that. Anyway, right now we see a bit of an advantage coming in for fish team number 1. Because there is no fish team number 2.
That is very, very true. We see though already
Finding
like
Nemo.
a small gold differential.
Wait, hold up. We might see a fight here happening in the top lane. Camille does have her ult available. Vi ult does land. Where Meryl is going to be able to escape. He is able to escape, but Gnar decides to follow up. He does use the flash. Will the Q come back very soon? Who knows? Meryl survives barely with any HP. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, they're trying to clear some vision. They might be looking for something in the bot lane because J4 is hovering around that area. But in the mid lane, it's fairly even. 1 kill to 1 kill. But the LeBlanc does have the 1 assist. Gnar is poking the Camille. Can he look for a dive here? He does have his ultimate available. He can probably E or something here and get that ultimate and kill the Meryl. But Meryl, I think, is expecting it, so that's why he's playing it a little safe. And he does have his ultimate available just to dodge it. Beautiful ward coming in from the Silver to swat out the J4 potential dive. And he's going to decide to push the wave just so there is no dive potential. But still, they're going to go for it. Yuumi ult coming in. Silver ult is used as well. Yuumi has to go back into the Gnar. Gnar does not do any damage. He does have the Sheen available, but Kai'Sa is able to burst a lot of damage. She has an item complete. Kraken Slayer is completed for the Kai'Sa. But Rift Herald as well is also still available for the Vi. The top lane is going to be pushed so heavily right now. Gnar is in the bot lane. So Camille is going to be able to grab a lot of gold for the fish team right now.
The fish team
But
with
LeBlanc
an
is gonna
advantage on everything. Excuse me, sorry for the interruption, Ahmed. We've got 3k difference in gold. We've got, we've got pretty much a little bit of everything. 4 kill differences. I mean, but it's not too late for Los Pocholocos, the Spaniards, to come up with a good comeback story. I mean, we've seen it in game 2, an insane comeback from Fish, and right now it should be Los Pocholocos' turn.
We do also see a LeBlanc rotating to the top lane to clear the wave, just so Camille does not push all the waves and disable the Gnar from the game. Even though he's 20 CS behind, he's able to get that Sheen and that another item that enables him to at least survive the lane. The Hearthbound Axe, enables him a little bit. We see as well Vi in the bot lane. She does have the ultimate. She does knock down the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa decides to upgrade her Q very late into the lane. She decides not to play it safe, and Vi might be able to grab the kill. She finally grabs the kill. Yuumi Q does not land, mainly because she wants to hand the kill over to the Vi, and Vi finally grabs a hefty, sexy shutdown from the Kai'Sa. Sorry, not Vi. Sivir was able to grab the shutdown right there. So that's a lot of gold going into the Sivir's pocket. But meanwhile, we see a gank coming in from the bot lane. Sivir no flash, nothing available. Yuumi decides to give up on her, says, hey, I don't want to be involved in this, let me mount to the Vi, I don't want to be involved, I'm innocent, I'm just a little cat, and decides to leave the Silver to die. But meanwhile, while all of that's happening, Rift Herald is still available, and yet it has not been spawned. Are they going to spawn it in the mid lane? I think so, yeah, they're going to go out the Drake, the second Drake of the game, and they're going to spawn that Rift Herald in the mid lane just to give some gold to the LeBlanc. She is very strong, of course. LeBlanc is... She can one-shot anyone in the fish team's team, so yeah.
I mean, we are looking at it. I think the way that Nemoses, said it correctly.
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
I surprised myself more than anything. That the fan, because I'm reading the chat as well, and he tries to catch me lacking. Says say their name like he's Heisenberg or something. But I think he's right in that sense. Oh, Meryl with a nice trade.
Oh, beautiful trade coming in from the Camille, taking half of Gnar's HP. Of course, she does have the Device Under complete. Gnar ultimate does land. He's trying to poke her down a little bit. Vi might be looking to go for the top lane. She does have the cease and desist available, so we're gonna see how that's gonna work out. But of course, Vi is again in the bot lane. Nautilus looking for a dive. They're looking for something. Kaisa gets knocked up. There might be another kill handed over to the Vi. Finally, Yumi using her ult to survive a bit. And that's going to be another kill handed over, of course, to Team Los Pocholocos. And that's another kill for the LeBlanc on top of that double kill for the LeBlanc. Beautiful roam coming in from Los Pocholocos.
Los Pocholocos going crazy over here with the beautiful double kill. I think that...
Mi amor, mi amor. He said, put them in your head, mi amor, mi amor.
Bro, we're gonna get copy strike for this,
me
but...
un poco loco, un poquitito loco, the way you give me this, then you dancing, I'm kissing, and I don't know the lyrics.
Are you done?
Oh, he disconnected. He
Alright,
disconnected
well,
because of that song.
Okay, well, it's been reconnected, unfortunately. Thank God that you've stopped.
Unfortunately.
Did I say unfortunately? I meant fortunately.
Unfortunately.
Nah, I meant as in unfortunately, like... I don't know. It disconnected, I guess. But, regardless... Oh, is it frozen for you as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is that a technical issue that we're having, or is that a technical issue?
I suppose because of the pause. Yeah, we're back in.
Yeah,
Because
okay,
of the pause.
good.
That happened.
Okay.
But yeah, anyway, we're back in the game.
Anyway, what I was trying to say, that, just a little bit quick for the bet, right? I think us hiding between abbreviations and other names and stuff like that. No. We got, if we're gonna honor the bet, we gotta do it right. What do you say?
Alright.
You done? Alright, cool.
Alright.
So
right now, Team Nemoses are in the lead. 2k gold lead
you said it wrong.
approximately.
You said it wrong. $5 for me.
Nemoses.
Okay, I'll give you one free one. It's Nemoses, like Moses, like the split guy, right?
There is an O.
Water
It's
split.
Nemoses.
Yeah, Nemoses.
Alright.
Anyway,
Nemoses looking at the making a big misplay happening in the mid lane. Vi comes in with a cease and desist. He grabs the Nautilus kill right now. Who did it get handed over to? I don't know. I did not see who was able to get the kill, but we see Vi with a shutdown right now. Team Nemoses, according to Seb.
alright, fine. Alright, fine. I'll let you hide it behind some weird names and stuff. Don't worry, because there's no chance in hell you're gonna get this right.
Alright, we do see 8 kills to 9 kills already. You know, the kill differential, the gold differential did not decrease thanks to that kill, so Sebastian is correct. Alright, Nemoses.
No, not
doing
Nemoses.
great right now.
What are you on
What
about?
then?
I never said Nemoses. Just
You
that
said
there's
Moses.
No, I said that there's just like a high concentration on the O, nothing else. They got the second turret, by the way. Nemoses.
Second turret for Team Nemoses.
There we go.
Is there. He flashes in. Cease and desist is not available. They are going to be able to grab this kill. But meanwhile, Vi has to escape. Vladimir ult has been used. TP coming in from Camille, so they might be able to get the shutdown here. Vi can escape easily. Camille still going in. She grabs her the Vi. Kaisa following it up. Yumi's on the Vi. Is she able to survive? No. Yumi also got caught up lacking there by the Nautilus, and that's a double kill handed over from Meryl. 3 kills for Meryl right now. Way ahead from the Nar. And that's a big shutdown handed over to Meryl.
Also,
No, it's not even a big shutdown. It was 150 gold. My bad.
I mean, it is looking quite bad for Los Pocholocos at the minute. 3k gold difference, and but most importantly, 2 turrets gone.
Every time
2 to
I
0.
say their name, I just want to sing. You make me un poco loco, un poquitito loco. The way you keep me guessing, I'm guessing and I'm dancing.
All right.
It's a good song. It's a good song.
No, I'm happy you're enjoying it.
But anyway, we see Team Los Pocholocos. Yeah. I'm mi amor, I'm mi amor. Say,
Oh!
put them in your head. I'm mi amor, I'm
Look
mi
at this
amor.
though. Look at this.
See,
Look
but
at
a flash
this battle
for
over
all
here.
Cease and desist land on the Kaisa. LeBlanc was able to get a kill. They're focusing the J4. They were able to kill the J4. Nautilus is gonna go down very soon, and now the Pocholocos are in the lead again.
They are
How's that?
un poquito in the lead. It was very good. I enjoyed that. But 14 to
I don't know,
12
it just happened.
and 1k gold difference. No, actually, I enjoyed that. Blue team has slain the dragon. Los Pocholocos. They are back in the lead but still need that gold difference, which is almost back to 0.
Ahmed is saying,
And their turret.
Nemoses.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. And their turret, first turret as well for Los Pocholocos. However, obviously, Universe A, big issue for Universe A if Nemoses wins. Because they've played them before, they've lost before against them. So they need to really do their homework against Nemoses and against Los Pocholocos as well, because they are another team that they've not battled yet. And they are, as it seems, a very, very strong team.
Of course. Of course, you have Merrill, you have Boytang, very scary people right now. 4 kills and 3 kills for the Camille in the top lane. But after all of that that's been happening, you see a big shutdown coming in for the LeBlanc. You know, even Anar has a shutdown right now. Anar Gaga has shut down. Even the Sivir has a shutdown. Every essential team member right now, besides the Vi for team Los Pocholocos, you know, has a shutdown right now, and they have to play it safe, because the moment they get caught out again, that's gonna be another ace coming in for Los Pocholocos. Los Pocholocos.
You know that their name is actually Pocholocos, by the way. I think.
I know, it's just in my head now. It's just in my head.
Yeah, no, you're putting it in my head as well. Can you please stop? Oh man, we're gonna get not copyright strike, but what's the other one?
Demonetized.
No, not demonetized, but when they take your money
The yellow-
because of a
Yellow piss sign from
No,
YouTube.
not the yellow piss sign, but when like a company says that song is ours, we'll take the money. Thank you very much. Copyright. I don't remember.
Copyright infringement. I don't know.
No, copyright infringement is a lot a lot worse. Regardless, 1 point. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. Only
Look at
700.
this. They're pinging for the mid lane. They're thinking of going in now. Cease and desist is available. All the ultimates are available. LeBlanc unleashing a lot of damage right now, but it's not good enough. She does have the. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what the item is called. It's one of my favorite items. The Leandri's augments. Yes, that item. Leandri's Anguish. They changed it, of course. They changed the name, but anyway, they are gonna go for Baron.
Yep, they are gonna go for Baron, and it seems like as well uncontested.
Damage, damn. She is gonna
look
get
at that.
caught out, but she does get the J4 at the same time. But Cease and desist lands on the Kai'Sa. That's a lot of damage happening to the Kai'Sa. That means on the Sivir, and Sivir's gonna be able to grab another kill. And so far, Los Pocholocos are getting everything around the map. They can still go for Baron. They do have.
They are.
The smite. The smite is gonna be up and very soon, and that's gonna be a Baron power play coming in for Team Los Pocholocos. Vladimir and Camilla are looking to contest something here. They don't have smite. They don't have anything available. Seeing this is not available. They have to play very slow. They have to play safe. And the Gnar ultimate is available as well. So they're gonna have to play extra safe, because Gnar is gonna be very crazy right now. He is a big boy. So they decided against it, and they decided to head back into the lane and push the wave, so they are not in that big of a deficit. But of course we see right now 800 gold lead coming in for Team Los Pocholocos. 900 right now.
Los
We're back at
Pocholocos going with the lead of 800 with 4 kills of an advantage. But the thing is though, the turrets, they need to get control of the map. They haven't done so yet, and the question is, when will they do so? That is the big question of today.
That's a very important question. LeBlanc does get caught up, but she will not die very soon. Cease and desist has been used on the J4, so a lot of the armor has been reduced. Merrill might die very soon. He is 1 HP. They all... sorry. Nautilus
No.
flashed away, and Meryl has to run away for his life. He cannot do anything against Vi. He cannot do anything against the LeBlanc. They can't catch anyone right now. LeBlanc is so strong right now. Nautilus gonna head back into the base. They have to defend everything with all their might right now, but I'm surprised that Team Los Pocholocos is not heading for the bot lane, not heading for the top lane. They do have Baron. They can split the map. They can get more turrets, more objectives. We're gonna see how that's gonna work out. They are gonna grab the blue buff here. Are they gonna hand it for the LeBlanc? They're waiting for her. Yes, they're gonna give the blue buff to the LeBlanc. DM Magical. Then they're gonna decide to grab the Drake. Second Infernal Drake for them at this point. J4 is not going to be spotted anywhere near them. He doesn't want to contest this. Baron is a big objective that if you lose, it's going to make you very miserable in the game. Sivir ultimate has been used here just to push the wave, just to get more things. And they are going to catch the Vladimir. Look at that damage coming in for the Sivir. Holy smokes. Vladimir might die here very soon. Yumi ult has been used. Cease and desist as well on top of that. Just so they can grab the Vladimir and they are going to be able to push the bot lane turret. Camille is there. She is going to spot the LeBlanc is trying to dodge everything. She is gonna fall. Finally handed the kill into the Kai'Sa. TP coming in from the Gnar. He presses E into the same spot. He misses his W. That Gnar is having a miserable day. That Gnar did not Gnar, and that Gnar decided that he doesn't want to be a Gnar today and decided that he wants to be a cute little boy again and doesn't want to use his big boy ability.
I mean, the question that I have for you, Ahmed, right now is why didn't they take the turret when it was that close to immediately at the bot lane when it was that close? Anyway, they've taken it now. But there was another turret that they had that they took, and I don't know why the one at the bot lane they've not captured yet. My question is why are Los Pocholocos, why are they so slow with trying to move around?
I think because they saw LeBlanc getting caught in the river, and I thought personally, if that was my team, I would want to move to the river to make sure that my LeBlanc doesn't die, because she can one-tap anyone in the enemy team, right? So you gotta play it slow. You gotta make sure that to win everything, you gotta first win, let your team survive, win the fights. So in that case, I think they decided to go for the fight. They want to commit for the fight, even though they don't have cease and desist, they don't have anything. And then they saw that LeBlanc got one-tapped immediately, and boom.
It was all over then. Very interesting. Thank you for the analysis. But they've got 3-3 right now with the turrets, so that is all good. And their Sile, wow, that it was gone. I mean, Vladimir was donezo over there immediately after a second, and we've got to look if they can avenge him. 400 gold difference for the both teams, but it is a nice back and forth from the Spanish team and from Nemoses.
Of course, we're gonna see how that works out. LeBlanc again is in the bot lane. She's gonna try to clear this wave, but she's not gonna be able to. Meanwhile, while that's happening, Gnar is in the top lane getting that second tier top turret. That's gonna be 600 gold in his back pocket if he's able to get this. No one is contesting him, so he's gonna be able to get this. A huge wave is coming as well behind him. He's gonna grab this without the second wave. It's gonna be very simple. He grabs 600 gold, and there you go. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they are pushing that as well. The second tier turret, and they already have 2 inhibitor turrets open for them to take in case something happens, in case someone wants to split. That's already a good sign for Team Los Pocholocos.
And I mean, it was insane. You and I, we were just talking about like, oh, they're being very slow.
Hold up, wait a minute. Cease and desist coming in for the Camille. Flash away coming in from the Sivir. J4 thought he caught the Sivir, but he did not. Look at that damage coming in for the Sivir. They do grab Meryl. That's another kill handed from the Sivir. Will it be a triple kill? The Kai'Sa is trying to dodge, trying to do everything to survive. She does survive finally thanks to that stopwatch, but Vladimir is trying to do something. Sivir is trying to do something here. They do not grab the Sivir, and that's another kill handed over to LeBlanc. 4 kills to 1 coming in for Team Los Pocholocos. Again, a big advantage. Are they going to chase the Kai'Sa? LeBlanc is full HP. Can she go all the way to kill the Kai'Sa and ace them this early in the game? 27 minutes. Not early, sorry. But like, at this stage of the game, the moment you get ace, you're going to lose a lot. Especially since the death timers are 30 seconds or more right now. Are they going to be able to grab the third tier turret in the mid lane, this inhibitor turret? I think so, yes. There's nothing to contest it really, except J4 is back up, and Kai'Sa does not have enough damage to actually do something against this Yumi. They do not have any anti-heal, anti-armor items, so she is not that scary so far.
And we've talked about this. We've just talked about how. We've talked about Los Pocholocos. It's very weird that they're being very slow with controlling the map and etc. etc. Look at this. In the last 5 minutes, or in the last 6 minutes, they've taken about 5 turrets. How does this work? How did that happen over there in the span of 6 minutes? They've just demolished everything. They've said, okay, well, we've had our fun with the kills. Now let's do what's really important and control the map. And they are doing that right now with a 3k goal difference.
You are correct. You are correct. They decided to play it so their team comp is very, very good into those slow trades, slow fights. But of course, while Nautilus did get caught, meanwhile, cease and desist is available, of course, if they want to catch someone. They do grab the Vladimir. Look at that damage being handed over. Of course, the LeBlanc did fall down thanks to the Camille lockdown, but cease and desist is available. Will they commit to this mid lane, or will they go back for the Baron? They can still go for the Baron. They can still do a lot of things, or will they go for the inhibitor, for the sword inhibitor, or the Infernal Drake? They decided that they want to go to the Drake. They want to go to the Soul Point. Of course, J4 cannot contest. He's gonna get one tap by the Sivir. Right now, you know, you gotta do a lot to come back in the game for team. I don't know how to say their name. I've decided against it. But we see while all of that's happening, they decide to take the Baron. Right now they can one tap it. They do have Kai'Sa. Will it be good enough? It is. They do steal the Baron out of sight. No one knew that they were taking Baron, and there was no vision around it. So that was a good decision coming in by Merrill and his boys. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work out. But Merrill right now is not that far ahead. Even though in lane he was vibing, he was chilling, he was cruising, he is not ahead anymore. The only dangerous member right now for team Nemoses.
My God. No.
There we go.
No, the first time it was really good. The first one you said right.
Alright. Anyway, so you know, you don't have any scary team members. You can't really do anything around the map. Kai'Sa is the only available one. Meanwhile, Vladimir is now really working well. The only way that they can get something around the map, they get the bounty, that 700 gold shutdown. You need that 1k gold into the Kai'Sa, into the Vladimir, into the Camille. You need to get them ahead. If you catch one of those three, you're going to be great, because you got to stop catching the Blanc. I know she is scary, but you got to catch someone else. You got to get that gold.
Indeed, but I mean, we are 30 minutes in. Look at how this game changed. Nemoses looked like they were all powerful all of a sudden over there at the start of the game, and now Los Pocholocos have just turned the table.
Nemoses. They are struggling in this game. They are not having fun. You know, we're gonna see what they can do in the next few. We're gonna see what they can do in the next few minutes, but. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to grab the Sivir very easily, or even the LeBlanc very easily in the next few minutes, especially if Vi is around. She can cease and desist someone. And do you hear the cat that's yelling, or no?
Yeah, I can hear the cat that's yelling. I also heard the burps last game. I heard a lot of stuff.
Of course, you know, burping is my hobby. You know, I love it doing it part-time.
Oh, fair enough.
Of course, it was me.
Yeah, no, I was thinking like it wasn't me on the microphone this time, but you must have done that really well to commentate while burping.
Let's go. You know, I'm that good. I'm that talented.
Yeah, I can tell, multi-talented over here. But the difference though, 1.5k right now in gold. I mean, they've really changed this around. The guys from Los Pocholocos.
I mean, it's fairly even gold, but the objectives, the advantage is one-sided right now, and all the gold is right now in the back pocket of Sivir, LeBlanc, and Vi. You know, on the other side, most of the gold is on the. Wait, cease and desist coming in for the Nautilus. He does use flash. He does use ultimate to escape. Nautilus is getting caught non-stop. 7 deaths coming in for the Nautilus. He's not having a fun time.
No. And it seems to only get worse. It seems to only get worse. But I mean, it is very tactical from both sides. Very strategic. Very coordinated at the minute. I think Nemoses kind of backpedaled.
Yesterday.
We did.
Where the you know, Kai'Sa is the only one who can actually change the outcome of the game.
Will it be enough though? Who will make it to the next round? Right now, as things are, Los Pocholocos seem like they are going to be rivaling their fellow compatriots, but Nemoses has had already some history with Universe, and they've beaten Universe before. So that means that if Nemoses wins, they have a big advantage going into the finals.
Yeah, of course the CTP as well being used in by Nard. LeBlanc is trying to cast someone off guard, trying to unleash some damage onto them. Are they going to push mid lane and get that low pressure so they can grab the next Drake, or are they going to force it and try to end the game here? Because Camille is in the top lane, so it's a 4v5 right now. Camille TP coming in. They are going to go for the inhibitor. They decide against it because Camille is back. Nard does not have his ultimate yet available, so we're going to see how that's going to work out.
Ahmed, I mean, it seems like a game that, you know, we are already 34 minutes in. Let's talk statistics, and let's talk like how far do you think they're gonna get? Who is more likely to win? Do Nemoses have still a very big chance at winning this? Can they regain the control of the map here, or is it pretty much a done deal for Los Pocholocos?
100% they do. They have a lot of opportunity. They just need to make sure that the Kaisa does not get caught so easily. He does have Guardian Angel, of course, but the moment she gets caught, it's going to be very difficult. Nautilus does get caught as well, lands a bad hook, but Baesports decides to land a 4-man ultimate, but it's not good enough. LeBlanc is attacking them in the back line. Meanwhile, while all this is happening, Camille did use his stopwatch. He is dead. She is gone. And that's a legendary Sivir, and that's again a J4 that went in and he's dead. Sivir finishing the job as well. Yumi landing the final Q to kill the Vladimir, and that's gonna be game 3 handed over to Team Los Pocholocos.
At the minute, yeah, but you never say no. I mean, it seems like it's done at this point. You are absolutely correct. Inhibitor
There's
gone.
no way that Kaisa can 1v4 at this position. There is no way. She does not have anyone that could tank for her. She can clear the wave, yeah, which is a beautiful job that she did right here. She might be able to get a kill if Nautilus is able to do something here. He does land his ultimate through the Sivir, but she does use her E to dodge it. Camille is not going to be online anytime soon as well. On top of that, they need some true damage here. Kaisa was able to unleash onto everyone.
Wow!
Sivir here trying to dodge something, and that's a triple kill, and that's a quadra kill coming in for the Kaisa. Like I said in this game, Kaisa, you need the boy tank to do something here, and she's gonna head for the Drake immediately, but the Blanc is available. Vladimir is available as well, so it's gonna be a 1v4 right now, since Nautilus is the only one that's down for Team
Los Pocholocos.
Nemoses.
Ah, you are correct. But like, here's the thing though. I mean, we all thought it was over then and there. What a crazy return. Exactly. I mean, this was unforeseen, and right now they are with a little bit of gold advantage, but it is pretty much nil. They are gonna go for Baron Nashor, and it will be uncontested, it seems like. But in the meantime, hold on.
LeBlanc is going into
Yeah,
the
that's what I was gonna say.
Something here. She's not gonna be able to do anything here. Baron is available right now, so the recalls are going to be empowered.
Oh!
So everyone's going to be there available. Magico is trying to do something. She's not going to be able to do something right here, and he is down. The inhibitor is not even damaged a little bit, and that was a bad call coming in from the LeBlanc.
Yeah, I looked as well on my map, but I didn't know what happened. I was looking as well at the map. I saw one blue thing over there. I was like, what's happening over there? It made absolutely no sense to go along. Especially when you're with 5 over there.
It's a big misplay. You have 5 Baron, players that have Baron right now. But meanwhile, while that's happening, Yumi ult has been used. Now he does have his ult available. Can he use it? Shutdown coming in for the Sivir. Shutdown. Oh, Kaisa damage, deadly. J4 landing his ultimate onto everyone. Nar was unable to
it's over.
The only alive member right now for Team Los Pocholocos is the Vi, and they're gonna be able to finish the job here. LeBlanc is gonna be up in 2 seconds. Will they be able to do anything? Season, this is not available. And
Nemoses! Nemoses has it! It's done! Nemoses has it! After we all thought it was done and over. After we all thought it'd be a Spanish final. Nemoses brings
What
it.
a turn of events! What a throw! What a big misplay coming in from Los Pocholocos. Bad misplay. Ended up losing the game. Kaisa was able to get a quadra kill there, getting her full item completed, getting her full everything completed, as she's able to unleash so much damage. And on top of that, Sivir was unable to move in the last fight. J4 ult coming in, Camille ult coming in, Nautilus ult coming in. He was able to get the shutdown. On top of that, the Yumi was dead immediately. The only alive member there after that fight was Vi. LeBlanc was dead previously from a bad decision-making choice where she went into the base trying to hit, thinking she was XPK or something. I don't know what was the point of that.
What a crazy turn of
No, they
events.
were not trolling. They were not trolling.
in the
They
first
suffered
game.
the first game. They were suffered in the first game, but my prediction came true, I suppose. I said 2-1 for Nemoses.
Yeah, and you said the third game was going to be chaos, and it was. It absolutely
Bro,
was. 40 minutes of pure chaos.
Am I gifted?
Are you shaking? Oh,
No, am I gifted? I'm looking at my hands.
maybe.
Like, I said what's gonna happen exactly. I was like, they're gonna lose the first game probably. They're gonna come back in the second game. Third game is gonna be very even.
Oh my goodness me! It was one of these things where, I don't know how to.
It feels scripted, man.
It does, but it isn't. It does, but it isn't. It really isn't. And I don't know how to explain it. It was one of the things that our mid lane can do an interview. Nemoses to going to the next round. What?
Who would you be your MVP? Who would say is your MVP? I have one clear MVP for this game.
Whoever played Kaisa.
Boytang. The whole series.
Mm.
He's the best performing player for Nemoses.
We are going to send out if they want to come up for an interview. Congratulations, you guys. But
I'll be back.
yeah, no worries. We are gonna be back in just a minute for the post-interview. Game 3 has been concluded. Nemoses with the win. We will be right back after just a tiny break. See you in just a minute. You are not Los Pocholocos, you are not on the Discord server. Are they not? Huh. You're correct. They were. I remember. But I don't know. We'll figure it out afterwards. We are gonna take a tiny break. We'll be right back after just a minute. See you in a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Sale over here. Tobias is real name. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations with the win. It was a huge back and forth.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, back and forth all the way through. It was crazy games for sure.
My first question is, what was your thought process when Kaisa was the only one alive and they were in your base?
I was kind of thinking it was over, but then Boateng just popped off like he always does and saved the game. Fantastic.
It was insane. If Nautilus spawned 1 second later, because he acted like such a frontline. He's goated. That one play, he was goated. The rest of the game, he was useless. But that one play, he was goated. And coming in, going into the Sivir immediately, it was such a goated decision. So I want to, like, I wish I can ask Boateng, but the amount of stress he must have been in that situation where he's seeing 4 people just walking in like Vladimir Putin in your base, and he's the only one there.
I mean, he's got nerves of steel, so I'm pretty sure he was just chilling when he did that. He's so good.
Big balls.
Yeah,
Big
exactly.
balls
Huge balls, for sure.
Massive balls.
But,
I mean,
but they even misplayed that because they let him kill the wave for free and didn't even hit him. So
yeah.
So they misplayed that for sure. But yeah.
But I mean,
thought like Vi would go in and do something about it, but she just gave up. She was like, "Yeah, Kaisa, you know, she's cute."
Yeah, exactly.
But how was the feeling for the rest of y'all? Because you only had one member that was defending the whole base in game 3.
Yeah.
For the rest of y'all, how did that moment feel? I guess because it felt like it was over.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I was ready to just go next. I mean, even though there's no next game, but I was ready to just get out the game. But then he just turned it around, and we were all so hyped after that. And then we just said, go for the end, especially after LeBlanc ended. Then it was free because it was a 4v5. And that time was not synchronized. So yeah, it was pretty free after that.
I mean, I wish we had voice comms recordings. I want to, like, I wish we could hear what you guys were like.
We can actually for the finals. We can actually do that. If the teams are down.
We're down for sure.
But I mean, you guys have beaten Universe before. How does it feel to be back in that position with Universe? I mean,
we're pretty sure they're the best team in the tournament, as below us, of course. So it's definitely gonna be a tough final, but I think we got this for sure. Yeah.
And obviously, I mean, after what was it? After game 1. I think Los Pocholocos won game 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
What was the immediate change in? Because it felt like it was a progressive strategic change, not one that was immediately on the fly. Done. Can you talk us through that a little bit?
Yeah, of course. We did a lot of research, and they picked nothing of what we were expecting. They picked a total chaos team. I mean, Listen mid, Kartus jungle. We didn't expect that at all. So after we got kind of stumped in the early game, and then it was just over from there, we just went to the next game, and I picked Vlad for the late game, just scaling and just not losing the early game hard. And I thought that was pretty good strategy because it worked out. So just just breathe and play the game. Don't die too much because we're better than them individually.
I mean, I think if they went Karthus in second game, it would have been a different outcome, honestly, because the Karthus was such a dominating pick, I would say. But I honestly think they just genuinely trolled the second game. they were just testing the waters in the second game, and that it proved that was the wrong decision.
Yeah, I mean the Gregors was played pretty well in the second game, so I'm not sure if Cartus would have made a difference, whereas Gregors was pretty good.
I mean, you never know until
Yeah,
you
true.
see the pick itself.
Yeah,
you
true,
never know.
true.
Yeah, I mean, there must have been chaos, like you've said, but at the second draft, where everybody must have been confused. Why this chaotic pick?
Yeah, I mean, that Talia was a fucking quadra flex. I mean, it could go everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Just if you saw me in the stream, I was just dead. I was just like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Aurelia, Trendemir, Gragas, Talia, who's going where?
Well, we were all quite confused, but we figured it out and made it work.
A big disadvantage though, you guys never play bot side. Bot side is never prio for you guys. I don't know why. Even though you have Kaisa, you have Zaya, I don't see you guys play bot side.
I mean, this game we did. They were quite a
little
lot
bit
behind. Yeah, I mean, we killed Sivir like 3 or 4 times in lane. So this game we played bot side. But yeah, we're getting better at it because Biting is our carry for the most time, except for the second game where I took a kind of over. But yeah, Biting is our main carry, so we're trying to play around bot more. But yeah.
I mean, the third game was talk us through the how it felt having this back and forth mentally, or with the team spirit.
I mean, it was quite good bot side. We're winning bot, and then they counter ganked with 4 people, and we lost that fight. And from there on, they kind of neutralized by putting Sivir mid, so we couldn't kill her as much. And after that, it was just kind of hard killing Sivir because Yumi is kind of broken right now with all the resistances she gets. So we couldn't all jump on her. So after that, it was quite annoying to kill Sivir, and LeBlanc was kind of strong as well.
I'm sorry, I'm not. I was laughing, but it wasn't at you or anything. It's just your with friends like those in your team. You don't need enemies, huh?
They're always making fun of me, so don't worry about them.
I like the question though. I like the question. Should I answer it?
No.
Sure.
I don't care if you're bisexual, homosexual, or anything. I may bully you for it, but I don't care. You can be whoever you want. You can be a leprechaun for all. I don't give a fuck.
Good man. Progressive.
I am heterosexual, so don't worry about that. I am.
So
I'm
he
not...
is gay. So I don't really care. See,
he said heterosexual.
Heterosexual. Yeah, gay.
No. Hetero is if I like women.
Yeah, gay. We here like men.
You're talking about yourself.
Yeah, he's talking about himself. Yeah. No, he's talking about himself. Yeah.
Okay.
No. Okay. Ahmed, do you have any further questions though? I have one question. I have one question. Before you go, I have one question.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce your team name?
Oh, that's a good one. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
Nemoses.
There we go. Nemoses.
I was right.
Yeah.
I was
what do you
right.
mean you were right? No, you've said it wrong 50,000 times.
Bro, so did you. At that point.
you always said Nemoses, bro.
I mean, you can pronounce it however you want to. I mean, it's not that big a deal.
You tell the chat. They're disagreeing with you on that one. You tell them.
Yeah. Don't listen to them. They can cry all they want. It's fine. You can pronounce it however you want
Bro,
to.
they're racist. They're sexist. They don't like my gender. That's why they're against me.
That's not true. They like everybody. They're just teasing you for sure.
Fair enough. Well, Tobias, thank you very much for the interview. Good luck. Next week, Saturday, we'll see you with a best of 5.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
Thank you very
long,
much.
long day, but
I'm sure,
hopefully, hopefully the better team will win the 250 euros.
Yeah. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for coming on, Tobias. Have a good one.
Bye. Thank you.
Take
Bye.
care. Take care.
Bye bye.
My goodness me, that was one of the craziest games that I've seen so far. We are going to enjoy a little bit of freedom, a little bit of food, especially you, Ahmed, are going to enjoy your food, your chicken.
So hungry.
Next week, Saturday, we will see you at the finals. And then after that...
Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday. Next week, Saturday at 3 p.m.
I'll be
CET.
here again.
And then afterwards, we will see you as well. And in the CSGO, the first ever CSGO Bay World tournament. If you still want to sign up, you can go on our challenger mode and on our website. You can sign up there quite easily. Until then, we hope you have an amazing day. We hope you stay safe, and we hope you come back to the finals. Have a good one. Goodbye.